her brand new book. It's going to be huge, but you know what? Before we get into any of that, the Easy Pay gods smiled on us today, didn't they?
They smiled pretty big, too.
They did. Every item on air and online between now and 3:59 p.m. Eastern Time will be 5 pay or better. That means Ree's book is now on 5 pay.
Oh my gosh, it's probably going to be like $4 to get home.
It's going to be like 5 payments of nothing. So that's going to be fantastic. You're going to have a fantastic chance to meet her very, very shortly. We've got a big, big show, 3 big hours of In the Kitchen with David. Then I have an hour of today's special value with Serta.
Okay.
That beautiful Bellagio Luxe mattress, hotel mattress, and inspired by the Bellagio Hotel in Vegas.
Don't fall asleep.
Right. Now, they feed me for 3 hours and then put me to bed. That's a recipe for a nap. Yeah, it is. Hey, we've got a big, big show planned. I'm going to leave my phone with you because we've got people already reacting to our video.
You have to go on Instagram. It's the cutest picture.
I asked Ree my 5 quick questions. Wait until you find out what her favorite food, what she's most afraid of, and where she would spend her dream vacation. All right. Speaking of, why wait to see this pretty woman?
Right.
Let's come over here and welcome back the one and only Pioneer Woman Ree Drummond is here. Hi, Angel.
Oh my gosh.
I am so tickled to have you back. Now, Ree and I were chatting this morning. She and I worked together when she wrote her very first book. And that was prior to the show on Food Network.
Yeah.
And that was when you were just blogging, and the blog gave rise to the cookbook. And now 10 years later, here you are with book number 6.
It's our 10-year anniversary.
It is our 10-year anniversary.
Oh my gosh, how special.
You all will remember that Ree wrote the foreword to my second cookbook. We have been buddies for 10 years. We're pals on Instagram. This is extraordinary. You are really experiencing a new frontier in your own life now, aren't you?
I really am, and this cookbook really reflects where my life in cooking is and where my life is in general. I had so much fun writing this cookbook.
Well, it's her 6th book. There are 1,678 photos in this book.
There are.
Every single one of the 112 recipes has a finished photo, plus Ree took progressive photos to show you how to make every recipe. This is vintage and quintessential Ree Drummond. Wait until you see all of the gorgeous recipes, family and kid friendly, perfect for hungry families, and it's on 5 pay. You didn't know this. We put your book on 5 easy payments today of $4 each. Now, I will tell you, every time Ree's been here with a cookbook, sold out, blown out the door, burned our phone lines down, the whole thing. So start dialing in right now. This is going to be huge. I'm so tickled.
Oh my
you're back.
gosh, I am thrilled. I love it here.
I'm so excited
Great
to see you.
see you.
So Ree Drummond, the Pioneer Woman, comes up very shortly, but don't wait. Start dialing in. Already over 100 books gone, and we're busy, busy, busy. We'll see you shortly.
See you soon.
I
will
can't
be getting
wait.
the food ready.
All right, now I'm making an autumn favorite today. I'm making some delightful and delicious donuts. Now, these donuts are my cinnamon pumpkin donuts with a maple bourbon icing. I looked over my shoulder because they give it a long name and I have to make sure I don't get it wrong. Cinnamon pumpkin donuts with maple bourbon icing. We're gonna make the donut dough. And this is super easy. What's already inside the bowl in the KitchenAid, I've got pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie filling. I've also got my vanilla, my sugar, my eggs, all the goodies inside to make this really fantastic. What we're gonna do is bring the bowl up, turn this on a low speed because I'm gonna add in my all-purpose flour. You wanna do that slowly and gradually after your liquids are already inside so you don't end up wearing the dry ingredients. We'll get this inside. And once that starts mixing up, we've already got some dough already made. And I'm going to cut out the donut. So as that's working and making its way around, we've already got some rolled out on a board here with a little bench flour, a little flour scattered about. And then we're going to come in with our donut cutter, push this down, and then cut out our donuts. And then don't forget to cut out the donut hole. We've got the smaller cutter as well. It'll do your donut hole. There we go. And you can also fry up the donut holes, which will be fantastic. We're gonna fry these up, and then we're going to ice them up with our maple bourbon frosting. It's gonna be crazy. It's an autumn palooza today. I don't want anybody to miss out on all the goodies and all the fun that we've got planned. Ree Drummond, the Pioneer Woman, is here. We've got one-day only priced items, Temptations in the house, Lock and Lock around the corner. We've got All-Clad, an amazing price on All-Clad. It's gonna be a wild show, and everything, Miss Stacy, 5 pay or better until 3:59 p.m. Eastern Time on air and online.
Wow. What do you think of the Cook Nook, too, by the way?
I'm loving it. It's looking very spooktacular.
Yeah, we'll tell you more about that because what you're seeing around and behind me is available. But first, I want to tell you about something that only comes around in October. It's one of my favorite times of the year because the Farmer John's extra buttery white popcorn microwave bags are here now. Again, it takes a whole year to get them in. It's a seasonal kernel. Already 10,000 have been picked up. It's on 5 easy payments of $6. Why the white popcorn? Number one, it's softer and it's more tender, and it really truly has the most authentic flavor when it comes to popcorn. It is perfect, it is available, but once it's gone, and then you're waiting to 2020 to get it, and we don't want to wait for that. All right, so that's coming up in the show, but let's kick it off with an awesome product that sold out. It's finally back, and it's less than $20. Gotta love that.
Well, I can tell you that redrumming is coming up in how many minutes? 8 minutes, and already how many books are gone? 1,800 of her books are already gone. I told you, it's going to be big, it's going to be fast, and y'all need to buckle up because Redrumming the Pioneer Woman is back in our kitchens now 10 years after her first visit and her 6th cookbook. Natalie Lockett is joining me now. She's a member of our Cooks Essentials team, and she brings us a great problem solver in the kitchen. I can't tell you the number of times growing up, my mother would hand me a jar of something and say, sweetie, can you help me get this jar open? It's really, really tight, and I can't seem to get it.
Of course.
What if you live alone and there's not a honey in your kitchen to help out, right?
Or he's at work or busy.
Or she is not there to help out. This
you.
is going to do the job for you. It's
Yes.
Cooks Essentials automatic hands-free jar opener. Now, Natalie, the last 2 times we've had this on the air, it sold out completely.
It has.
I mean completely.
That's because everyone's always opening jars, and we've all been in that situation where we need to open one.
So how does this work? And
Okay.
PS, and by the way, batteries come included.
Yes, they do, 2 AA. So I'm gonna just get started here. I'm gonna hold this button down, and it's hands-free. So once you see these top jaws start moving, you can let go. And just like a hand, it's gonna grab that upper lid part. The bottom's gonna feel the base, and just like magic, wait for it. Pop, there it goes. So it does all the work for you, which is just the most brilliant thing. Rather than banging it on the counter or running it under hot water, all those tricks we know when we grow up with them, this is gonna do all the work for you. I also love that it's hands-free because when we're opening a jar, typically we're cooking. So you're doing other things, we're stirring the pasta, we're getting chips ready for salsa, we're doing other things. This is gonna do it for us so we can walk away.
And once it's done, that lid comes off as pretty as you please.
Yep.
Look at that. Even when things are pressurized, right?
That's right.
And you're not able to get those lids off by yourself, this will do the job for you. Now, I have
Right.
color choices for
Okay.
you, and we're already very, very busy. I have this in red. I have it in black. This gray is brand new.
That's brand new, yeah.
The green is brand new. That's most limited.
Cute.
I'm going to move the screen over here.
Yep.
I also have blue, and I have white. 100 of these are now gone. Let's talk about how this works.
Yes.
Walk us through the process.
Okay, so we're gonna hold this top button down. You see this button here? You're just gonna push it down. Now, once these, I call them jaws, once these jaws start moving, you can let go. So it just is gonna engage with the top of the lid, and then the outer jaws are gonna find the base of the lid, and just like a strong grip, it's gonna find each other and it's gonna pop open.
And don't rush it because it's going to do its job. Once it gets good leverage, look at that.
Isn't that amazing?
And it does it completely hands-free.
That's right.
Now, don't touch it until it's finished its job because it's going to reverse, or it's going to release the jar.
Yep.
And when it's done, it will stop making noise. Listen.
And even before it's done, you can get rid of it.
Look at that.
Yep.
You can wait, or
There we go.
as long as it has released its grip on the jar and the lid.
Yes.
500 of these are now gone. If you want red, very, very popular. That's our most popular. Over here are colors. Here's red. I also have black. Black is also very popular. Gray is brand new today. Green is most limited and brand new. 1,700 left in that green. Here is your blue, and here's your white. Now I need 800 are gone. I need 2 AA batteries with this, and they
That's
are
right.
included,
Yep,
correct?
I'm going to show you where to put them in when you need to change them in about a year or so. They just pop right open there and go in there, but they do come with it. So once it arrives, get going.
And this is the beautiful part of all of this. It's quick, it's easy, it's effective, it does its job, and now over 1,000 of these are gone. I'm talking pickle jars, caper jars,
Look at that.
jams and jellies, red sauces. Whatever you have that is difficult to open, This is going to do the job for you. These are maraschino cherries. And again, that lid
No
now
twisting.
comes off pretty as you please.
Yes.
Don't miss out on this because every single, well, actually the last 2 times we've had it on the air, it has sold out completely and now
Yes.
1,200 are gone.
Yeah, you're going to
Remember,
love it.
everything in our show today between now and 3:59 p.m. Eastern Time is 5 or more easy pays.
Ooh, love that.
So this is 5 payments of what? $4 each?
Crazy.
Come on now. This is what it's all about. Everybody's loving this. Now, this is a jar of pre-minced garlic.
Yes.
Now, watch what happens here as it finds the lid, and then the larger jaws come in and stabilize the jar.
So it works on any size jar. I had to show a little short one.
And watch this. Stay with it. Here it comes. Boom!
No twisting at all.
Done.
We can just lift this straight up. It's amazing.
You know what? Maybe someone in the house has carpal tunnel. Maybe someone in the house just doesn't have a lot of hand strength.
Right.
You've got an elderly parent who's living alone who doesn't do well with this kind of thing. Maybe are dealing with some issues, physical issues that keep them from opening jars.
Absolutely.
This is why this is so important and so impressive.
Yeah.
Over 2,000 of these are now gone. Never again will you turn around looking for someone to open the jar for you.
It's so true.
Because the Cook's Essentials jar opener will do it for you. Let's do this
Yes,
again
let's
and
do
show
it. Okay.
everybody. This is going very quickly, by the way.
I have an almost 2-year-old daughter at home, and she thinks this is her toy because, of course, it's a button. So whenever she sees me get this out or the Cook's Essentials can opener, she goes, me, to push the button. So your kids or grandkids can even help you use this.
And here it goes.
Boom.
Done. Isn't that crazy?
Just like 2 hands opening it for you.
3,000 of these are now gone, and this is some kind of chili sauce,
Yes.
right? Red chili sauce. So this is what it's all about: being able to enjoy all of this hands-free activity and not end up, ladies, having to break a nail or going through all that really arduous work of trying to open a jar if you just don't have the hand strength.
Yes.
Please use QVC.com and mobile apps right now because we are wild, crazy busy. This is the red. Now from red we go to black. Brand new today is the gray. I also have white. Here is your blue. Green is brand new, but also most limited, and now fewer than 1,400 to go around. 3,500 now are gone. Batteries are included. You're ready to roll as soon as you take this out of the box.
That's right. Let's try these little olives.
Now this jar is more narrow.
Yes.
More cylindrical.
Last time you and I went on, we even opened capers. It just takes a little longer because it's so small.
Because it has to find the lid,
Exactly.
right? But once it comes in, it clamps the lid first.
Right.
Then it grips the jar. Once it's got a really good hold on the jar, that's when the jar opener does its work. That's when the magic happens.
That's exactly.
Here we go. Watch this. Crazy.
Love it. We've all been in that situation where you can't open your
Or your
salsa.
hands are wet.
Exactly.
You're cooking. You got butter on your hands.
That's
I don't
right.
think Ree Drummond ever has butter on her hands in the kitchen, does
Never.
she?
Never.
Maybe a few times every now and again.
Just once in a while. Good point, though. When your hands are messy, push a button.
5,000 of these are now
Oh, good.
gone.
You're gonna
Remember,
love 'em.
you've got that easy pay in place. Take advantage of that. Most limited is the green. Don't wait on that. That's also brand new today. Gray is brand new today. And now well over 5,000 are gone, and
Amazing.
400 people are on the phone lines.
Wow.
But we're about to go into Ree Drummond's cookbook
Oh,
corner,
I can't
and we're about to send the phone lines back into orbit.
I cannot wait. I'm ordering that too.
But first, we're going to check in with Stacy, who's in a very spooky cook nook today. She's got a lot of Halloween goodness happening over there. Miss Stacy, what's going on?
A lot of Halloween goodness that is available on QVC.com. We'll talk more about that. But first, what a combination coming up in the show. You always ask me in the chat, will there be wine today? Oh yeah, a big deal wine collection from you from Vintage Estates. This is the Harvest collection of wine. Very popular, 7,200 sold. And here's the thing, you're gonna get a Pinot Noir, you're gonna get a Chardonnay, a Rosé, even a Cabernet Sauvignon. If you do the case, this is a $24 bottle of wine that turns out to be $8.25 delivered right to your door. And it's the perfect complement with our greenhead lobster coming up in the show. 6 or 12 tails. This is beautiful, entertaining. This is how you spoil your family when they come in from out of town over the holidays. Great wine and great lobster. But speaking of all things great, the great Ree Drummond is here with her latest cookbook, celebrating 10 years now at QVC. Ree, this is great.
So we're headed into the cookbook corner, and we've got a hot pick coming your way. This is what it's all about. We're so excited to welcome back to our show and to QVC, the one and only fabulous and my friend Ree Drummond. Now, it was 10 years ago when Ree wrote her very first cookbook. This was before the Food Network show. She was blogging, and the blog was wildly successful, which led to her first book. I remember she brought it to QVC, and I remember meeting Ree on that first day 10 years ago, and I walked into the green room, and she looked at me, and she said, David, I'm just going to tell you I'm nervous. I said, don't be, Sweet Pea, because your book is beautiful, and the way you cook and the reasons that you cook are equally as beautiful. Well, the rest is history. She's now a New York Times best-selling cookbook author. She is a star of Food Network. She is my friend and a friend of this show. Ree Drummond, the Pioneer Woman, is back.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you, David.
Can I tell you 3,500 of your books are already gone?
Well, you know, I really love this cookbook, and I just can't wait to share it with everybody.
Well, we're tickled that you brought it to QVC, and we want to let everyone know that every single one of the 112 recipes inside all have a finished photo, but every recipe has progressive photos showing you how to make the recipe. I could tell you about it. I could also show you. This is what's so great about it. Every single recipe has the progressive photos, and Ree took every photo herself.
Every food photo is, and that's why my camera, as I always say, is a complete sticky mess. But that's how I like to learn things. I don't like just to see the finished, beautiful food photo. I like to see the before, during, and after. And yes, 1,678 pictures in the cookbook.
This is Ree's 6th cookbook, and we couldn't be more thrilled to offer it today on 5 easy payments of only $4 each. Now, this is shipping out, I believe, October the 22nd. When this hits bookstores, price is going to be a little bit higher than what you see on the screen, which is why you want to get it today. You also are not going to find it on Easy Pay when you go to a bookstore. You're going to find Easy Pay today.
That's a great price.
This is your new frontier. Your life has changed since you were here last, right?
It has. When I was here 10 years ago, David, I had 4 little kids. And now my 2 daughters are out of the house. One's in college, one's a grown-up, living and working. And
right.
So I'm living in a man cave with my 2 teenage boys
and your husband.
And my husband, of course. And so the book obviously contains home-style comfort food recipes that you and I love.
Well, this is right up my alley. I mean, you and I are culinary kindred spirits when it comes to all of this.
We really are.
Now, I'd love to start with this because it's soup season. And we're talking about chilly weather. I don't know how it's been in Oklahoma, but last night here, it got down to, I think, in the 40s last night in Pennsylvania.
Oh, yes, really chilly.
It was
lovely. It's starting to get cooler in Oklahoma. We had a little bit of a heat snap. But
well, 5,000 books are gone. We're wild, crazy busy. Please use QVC.com and your mobile app because that's going to be your best way to get through. This is your lasagna soup.
This is lasagna soup, David. It is so delicious. It's basically lasagna in soup form. And you know how lasagna has a layer of ricotta cheese? And
right.
That I made little ricotta dumplings to go in the soup. Let me serve that up for you.
Would you please?
Yes, so look at this soup with those beautiful dumplings. And the soup itself has chunks of tomato. It's basically like eating lasagna, but in soup form.
In soup form.
It is so
it
family
looks
friendly.
delightful.
There's nothing about it that kids won't dive into. And you can add 1 little ricotta dumpling if you're trying to be good, or you can add 5 or 6 to your bowl.
I'm afraid I'm going to have 5 or 6.
Good for this kind of weather.
Oh, Ree, it's perfect.
Tasty, isn't it?
It's the kind of soup that warms you right down to your toes, right?
Yes, and you can serve it for your family, or you can serve it at a dinner party because it looks so pretty.
Well, let's get into your small bites because you're trying to not be so naughty when it comes to sweets, you were telling me.
Well, yes. It's not. I do have a section in the cookbook called Sweet Small Bites. And so everything is luscious and delicious and indulgent, but small. So these are little chocolate, cream cheese, cherry bites.
Well, that's not going to disappoint.
Yeah, no, there's nothing.
No.
And you can probably just pop it in your mouth, David.
Well,
I won't judge you.
Well, and you know what? And again, you and I, we approach food the same way. I just do it in front of millions of people. Well, so do you.
If you can't talk, I'll take over for you. So, but
oh my
so
word.
good. I know. When I made these for my cookbook, oh, here we go. It's happening.
Oh boy, it's coming.
It's happening.
Ree. Happy
Happy
dance!
dance!
Happy
Woo!
dance!
Oh my
There
gosh,
it is.
yes, just the second recipe you tasted.
Woo!
That's exciting.
Now talk to me about, you said when you were making these, what happened?
Of course, I had some left over after I took the pictures in the book.
Right.
And I had to give them away because, you know, the whole point of it is to just have 1 little bite. Well, I had 1 little bite about 6 times, so they're irresistible. And then the key lime version is over here. They're
little key lime tarts.
Yes, so and I have little ice cream bonbons. The point is, if you have a little bit of a sweet attack, which I have after every meal, It's so much better just to kind of grab a little bite, isn't that?
Come on.
I know, I love those so much.
I want to put my whole face in that.
And you know, they're great for a room full of teenagers or for like a luncheon you're having. So very adaptable.
We're approaching 7,000 books gone. My word,
Exciting.
crazy busy. Now, talk to us about chicken and dumplings. Could this be better for this time of year?
I'm telling you, I know. And I approach dumplings. Dumplings are a pretty personal thing to a lot of people. So these are made with cornmeal and flour and herbs. And so you kind of drop them in and they just expand and expand. And they're so homey. And the soup itself is a little bit on the creamy side. It's not overly creamy, but this is definitely an indulgent winter soup.
I'm going for the dumpling.
Go in. Go for it.
Oh, Reed.
How is it?
Come on.
You know, I knew I had to make you chicken and dumplings, David. I can look at my cookbook recipe list and know, okay, I have to make David this. I know which
You
ones.
did well, my friend. Now, you also do your versions of pigs in a blanket. This is puff pastry, right?
Puff pastry, cocktail sausages, and then I put a little piece of cheese and a tiny little sliver of jalapeno, which I know you can leave those out, which I did for yours.
Well, exactly. I love spicy, just doesn't love me. So our stylist Crystal made one without jalapeno for me. Thank you, darling.
They are delicious. And I love the combination of, you know, kind of elegant puff pastry with those little sausages that we all know and love.
Reed. Nice work, my friend.
And those are great for a party, served with grainy mustard. So,
Look at these gorgeous photos.
and there's my pup.
Here are your chicken and dumplings.
Yes, you turned right to it.
And then when you turn the page, how do you make the chicken and dumplings? Oh, side-by-side photos.
That's right. You brown the chicken, you take it out, you add the veggies, you stir and cook, you add the broth. It takes you through every single piece of the process.
There are 112 recipes in this book. Every single one has a color photo, plus pictures of your family, your frontier where you are on the ranch.
Yes, yes.
Just unbelievable. There are your boys.
This is my son Todd and my cousin Stuart. My nephew Stuart.
Your nephew Stuart.
He's kind of part of the family these days. So,
Look at that
yeah.
creamy lemon pasta with pancetta and peas. That's
This is a
delightful.
weakness for me. You sprinkle little buttery crumbs over the top. So this book is really about not just family-friendly things that I make for my household, but also the things that I love to cook.
How about your husband's favorite pasta?
Pasta a la lad.
A la lad.
There's no other thing to call this pasta. I started making this for Lad when he was when we were first married.
Right.
And it's hard to describe. It's basically a bolognese, but it's sort of a simple bolognese.
Yeah, it's just a hearty bolognese,
Hearty,
right?
and you know, Lad's not a big long pasta person. He's a cowboy, and cowboys really don't like food that you have to work too
I was
hard
just
to
going
eat.
to say, this is cowboy food.
It's cowboy food.
It's cowboy food.
It's cowboy bolognese.
Oh my gosh, and it's so good.
And the boys love this. If I have their football friends over, I'll have a pot of the sauce simmering. And
9,000 of your books are gone now. We are very, very busy. You did a green mac and cheese.
Yes.
I'm very excited to taste this. Tell us about this.
okay, I'm going to serve this up for you
Please,
so you
there's a
can
bowl
see.
right there, or here.
This is basically the cheesiest, creamiest mac and cheese you can possibly think of.
Okay.
But then I made a puree of herbs and arugula and kale and just a mix of greens, spinach, and then stirred it into the cream sauce.
So you got the vegetables in there.
So it's called Mean Green Mac and Cheese, and it's kind of a nice way to get a real intense injection of green, but it tastes like mac and cheese.
It completely does.
Isn't that good? And then buttery crumbs on top.
Oh, I have to have a second bite.
So if you're
Reed.
going to have something healthy with a bunch of greens, you got to have a bunch of cheese along with
It's
it, right?
so perfect.
and
It's so
and
perfect.
noodles.
Is this a giant cinnamon roll?
I was hoping you would get to this. So my mom's cinnamon rolls are basically the best things I've ever eaten in my life. So
Right.
don't you eat that before I drizzle on the...
The frosting.
It's so thick that it's
Look at
being a
this.
little stubborn. Woo,
Oh.
look at that. So I
Oh.
made a giant version, and I'm going to go ahead
Stacey
and
Lou, do you see this?
check this out, David.
Oh my word! You guys, look down here. Look down here.
So ideally, you can do this right when it comes out of the oven, and the glaze kind of seeps down into the crevices. But this is a great thing for Christmas time. You know, if you're having a brunch, just to have this in the center of the table.
Mm-hmm.
You want some more some more icing?
Okay, Reed Drummond.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy, it's
Come
happening.
on now.
Oh boy.
Okay. Hands in the air and let's get it again. Happy dance.
I'm not a very good
There it is.
dancer.
Oh, you're
That's
doing
the thing.
fine. You're doing fine. I like that, actually. That's good. You guys,
I
this
dance
is...
like a mom.
And that's fine because you're a wonderful mom. We're very, very busy on the lines. Well over 10,000 books are gone now. Very, very busy. Tell us about this dessert because that looks incredible.
Okay, these are chocolate devils, and I have made these for years. It's very simple. It's basically a chocolate sheet cake, and you cut rings out of it, and
Right.
then the center is this icing that inhabits my dreams. It's a real old-fashioned icing that used to be for red velvet cakes, but I use it as the filling. It's sort of a cross between icing and whipped cream, and then I knew your eyes would cross over that.
Oh, my word.
And then a gorgeous, easy chocolate ganache that goes on top. But
This is crazy
isn't that
good.
delicious? But it's easy to make. That's the thing. It looks like a pastry from a bakery, but it's
Only a couple things we didn't have time to talk about. Shrimp and grits, fantastic. You did a corn soup?
a street corn soup. You know,
Like Mexican street corn.
street corn with all the cheese and chilies over it, but it's in soup form.
And donuts just in time for
I
fall.
mean, it's a no-brainer for you.
Well over 11,000 books. We still have hundreds of people on the phone lines. Please remember that this Easy Pay is going to go away at the end of day today. You want to get yours now while the getting is good. This is brand spanking new. Ree is on the East Coast because I believe you've got some appointments in New York this
Yeah,
week.
well, I came out for you. That's why I'm here.
You
so
sweet thing.
I
We
would-
appreciate that. And so glad that you could be here. And while you're in town, if you can visit some other folks and more people get to see you, that's just bonus.
Oh, thank you.
Be sure and stay on the line. And we're now over half gone on what we brought in.
Oh, great.
So that is
everyone will
extraordinary.
love it. It's-
Don't dare hang up. Stay on the line. And Miss Ree, we watch you all the time. You are our favorite. You are so dear to us. I told someone a couple of years ago, about 2 or 3 days before Christmas, Ree just sends me an email. Hi, David. Hope you're well. Thinking about you.
You have a special place in my heart always.
As do you and mine.
You're a dear person.
I am just so thrilled to have you back. So nice to see you
Have
again.
a great holiday
Give that
season.
sweet family of yours a
I
big hello
will,
for
I
us.
will.
And we're so thankful you could come.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Have a great show.
Thank you. And stay on the line. Don't miss out on Ree's fantastic brand new book. It's amazing. I've been enjoying it all week. I've been reading it at home. All right, now, let's also tell you, All-Clad is coming up in our show, and we're very excited about this. You haven't seen this set since last October. This is our 17-piece cookware set, and it's 6 payments of $83 and change. We're super excited because this is all non-stick dishwasher safe, and you're going to be good to go with everything that you need there for your holiday cooking season or holiday gift giving. We even give you utensils and a stainless steel crock to put them in. How about that? It's also on Q Card special financing. You guys, Ree Drummond is here today. How exciting was that to see the Pioneer Woman in our kitchen? And how many books are gone now, Sean? 13,000 books, and that's well over half the quantity we brought in. Be sure and get that book. If what I think matters to you, one of the very best cookbooks you'll ever own in your lifetime by one of the sweetest and most sincere ladies you'll ever meet. Be sure and stay on the line for that. That's going to be amazing. Right now, though, we're going to show you a brand new air fryer. I call it brand new because this one has been available on QVC.com, but has not had a presentation on air until today. This is a 5.3 quart digital air fryer with 10 presets. So that means when you want to do one button cooking, you can do that. It also comes with a pan that goes inside, and I've got great colors for you. Let me take you through those. Now, this is that gorgeous slate. If you've got stainless steel appliances, what a perfect choice to add to your kitchen. From there, we go to black. From black, we move to blue. No, this one is navy, rather. I beg your pardon. Most limited is the navy. This one is red. Here is your white. And finally, here is your cinnamon. We move 2 more machines down, and that's where we find Chef Joe McAllister. Good to see you, sir, and welcome back to our show.
Thank you so much.
Always
Hello,
a pleasure
everyone.
to see you, buddy.
Good
You know
to be
what?
here.
Air frying continues to be, literally and figuratively, the hottest category in the cook business,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
Because everyone's looking to cook with little or no oil, but really come up with those crispy, crunchy results without the guilt.
Exactly, and it is a very old method of cooking. Convection cooking has been around forever, but in this application, you see a small cylinder, a small drawer where all the heat and the heating element and that fan are directly over the food, so you get that crispy result that we like. And as with French fries, David, because we always start with the French fries, we love a cascade of fries. Look at that.
Oh,
crispy
how about we hit this
and delicious. Exactly, a little sea salt,
Delightful
right?
sea salt.
Exactly. So amazing with a lot less guilt because we're using barely a teaspoon of oil for all of those French fries. Crispy, delicious on the outside.
Oh, chef.
Yeah, and really creamy on the inside.
And these came right out of a frozen bag from the supermarket.
Exactly.
We popped right in there. How long do those cook?
So these are going to take 12 minutes, and that's a wonderful preset because about halfway through, you can pull the drawer, give it a little shake, just as you would.
How long does it take you to preheat your oven at home?
Right.
10 minutes?
Yeah,
sometimes.
At least, right?
If it's an old oven, maybe 15. I don't know. So it's one of those things where you pop these in, and in, you said 12 minutes?
Yes, that's
12
right.
minutes, these are done. Now, when you've also got a smaller cavity, it heats up faster, right?
Exactly.
You're also going to find that you may want to use this Evo sprayer. We have these coming up next, I'm told, in our show.
Yes, that's exactly
So we're
right.
going to make those available to you, and I know a lot of you say, David, what is that sprayer you all use?
That's
It's
right.
the Evo sprayer.
The Evo
coming up
sprayer.
next.
So here you see with that heating element, David, right above that perforated basket. The perforations in the basket allow for that airflow. The airflow gives you that crispiness and that beautiful result, especially with French fries, especially with wings, things like that. So next, though, I just want you to see, because it isn't just about French fries
Chef,
and wings.
if you need to walk around, feel free.
I will. But in this case, I can actually get this just by holding this drawer. And I just want you to see, we're collecting the fat in the bottom, right? So with this perforated basket, all that fat drips to the bottom. So we're not consuming that. And the steak is just perfect. It's delicious.
Now, we
and
are
gorgeous.
$30 less than retail on this air fryer today. So let me tell you how that's breaking down. $110.44 is what you'd pay at retail. We are $30 and almost 50 cents less.
Wow.
You're also going to enjoy this because here's your knife, chef.
Thank you.
This I just didn't want you to cut yourself because there's a lot going on up there. This is coming with 15 recipes.
Yes.
But if you're a little sad, as some of us are, that the warm weather is leaving us and you're thinking, well, barbecue season is going to go with it, what if you could get this kind of result in your kitchen with a steak?
Yeah.
Now look at that. That's a beautiful medium rare steak.
Exactly. Perfectly medium rare. The mushrooms as well. Again, the excess fat renders away and you're left with this perfect result. And that's amazing because people don't think of air fryers as something that we can do steak with. A ribeye, a beautiful ribeye, or a strip steak is in this case. Did you want to try that, David? Because I have a fork.
Yes.
Let me right there, right
right,
there
thank
for
you.
you. Yeah, absolutely. We cut a piece for you right there.
Very nice.
But you get that juicy result. You don't have to worry about that with an air fryer. And the timing is
an
just
air
perfect.
fryer.
Exactly.
You put that in front of me in a restaurant and I think you would cook that on the grill.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Right. It's a perfect result.
Now I will tell you, $30.49 is what you're saving today. This one is brand new. Sale price is available for you, but this price at Easy Pay will go away end of day today. You want to make another one of God's most perfect foods, the mozzarella stick?
There you
Well, this
are.
is a good way to go about it.
Exactly.
Because now you're able to create this beautiful and marvelous result with a fraction of the calories that would be involved if you had deep fried those mozzarella sticks. What you're still getting is the crispy, crunchy exterior and that gooey, ooey, delightful interior. Let's go in with some chicken wings.
Chicken wings, perfect for game day, right? So we're going to turn the power on. We're going to come up here, and we're going to get going. So you'll see that fan circulating right there. You'll see the time. You'll hear it come on. It's just fantastic.
These are so exciting and work so easily and so beautifully. This is a whole roasting chicken. How long did that cook?
So this took an hour for a 4-pound chicken, David. It would be an hour and a half normally with conventional cooking. But again, we've rendered the fat off into the perforated basket. A perfect result with that chicken in just 1 hour. And then I'm just going to slice into this so you can see that beautiful chicken breast right there. Look how juicy and tender that is. I'm going to slice in one more time.
Word.
Yeah,
So crispy, crunchy on the outside.
It's
and
amazing.
Soft, moist, and tender
boy,
on the inside.
that is just how I like it right there, David.
Just
if you want to
beautiful.
try that, please
Well,
feel
okay.
free. So again, not just for your fries and your wings. Burgers, just perfect. And we've added those buttons. You have the bacon button, which is an 8-minute preset, the pork chop button, and that pizza pan, which is perforated.
So that means your crust gets nice and crispy.
Exactly, just perfect each and every time.
Now, let's go through colors again real quickly. I'll
Yes,
tell you,
sir.
this is the slate, black. We're calling this one navy. Chef is pulling cheeseburgers from
Oh man,
the red
reds.
one.
There you
Beside
go.
that is the white. From the white, we move to the cinnamon, and those are your colors today. This sale price and also its easy pay will go away end of day today. Slate is most popular. We're awfully excited to be able to save you $30 and almost 50 cents on this buy today. We've got time for one final reveal.
Cheesy bread. So this is an olive cheesy bread. Look how perfectly done that is.
Oh, pretty.
So you're going to use your manual timer on this. So we'll set the temperature to 400 degrees, and we'll do that for about 8 minutes or maybe even less. It just depends on how crispy you want that top. Let me just grab a knife here. We're going to cut into that, and you can hear
Want to come around the side?
that crunch. Oh, that is just gorgeous. Oh boy, you hear that, and it's just
This
beautiful.
is what you serve with a nice homemade soup.
Oh, absolutely. A bottle of Cabernet.
Bottle of Cabernet.
That's a
or
Sunday
just,
afternoon.
Or just let it be your whole meal. I mean, there are olives in there. That's vegetables, right? There you
Perfect.
go. All right, now, Stacy Lou is standing by, and there's a lot going on in her spooky cook nook today. And she's going to tell you more about that and more about what's coming up on In the Kitchen with David. And Chef Joe, thank you, sir. Always a pleasure. Stacy Lou. What's going on over there?
Yeah, I like that better than the gobble, David. Oh, look what's coming up a one day only from the Campanelli family. This is brand new today. It is a set of 8 microfiber sponges. Also, yes, I said that. No! Oh, now why did I say that? Okay, back to the one day only. Campanelli, our microfiber sponge set. What you're going to get are 8 sponges and 2 drying mats. We've got great fall colors at a great exceptional value. All of this for less than $20. And that's going to go away at the end of the day. But I want to talk to you about Spooky Kitchen. I kind of put on my Instagram that we had a really cool apron, the skeleton apron. We have so much home decor for Halloween. I want you to check it out. Go online. All you have to do is search the phrase Spooky Kitchen, and everything you see in the Cook Nook right now, almost everything, is available online. It'll pop up. So we have these great table runners and napkins, aprons. We have Cheryl cookies that are all decked out for Halloween. We have these awesome stemless wine glasses, these black ones, that you can actually write yourself what you want to put on there, names or Halloween messages. So really check it out. Spooky Kitchen is what you want to search for on QVC.com. Here's David.
Welcome back, everyone. It's In the Kitchen with David. Stacy's Cook Nook is awfully spooky over there. Check out all those cool items that she's talking about. But right now, we just finished our air fryer presentation. And I know a lot of you are saying, I love that Evo sprayer you guys were using. Can I buy that? The answer is absolutely yes, you can. We've got Chef Rick Roman joining us, and he's going to show us all about the Evo sprayer. Good to have you back,
Good
pal.
to see you. Good to see you.
This is a set of 2.
That's right.
Where you're going to choose either the yellow, the red, the blue, that's most limited, the purple, or the green. Now, these will come with a funnel and little pre-printed throat labels that are stretchy like rubber bands.
That's right.
So you can pop those right on there, and they're pre-labeled with things like olive oil, canola oil, balsamic vinegar, things like that.
Sure. Yeah, you know, you said it before. First of all, Evo is the first and only patented trigger sprayer that allows you to spray oil. And what does that mean, David? It means you can now take 1/4 teaspoon at a time and spread it over a large area. So for your air fryer, this is something you could not do if you had a bottle of oil. I can go right into my basket and watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 1 teaspoon. Now I use chili oil so you could see, and it gives it a light, even coat. So you use less oil, but get better coverage, but better flavor, David. And it's a perfect companion for your air fryer. But what I love about it, and I love showing to start off with, is I love talking about how we use oil traditionally in the kitchen. So what I've done is I've measured 6 teaspoons of oil so you can see how much I'm pouring.
Okay.
When we pour out of a bottle, I want to pour over this cauliflower. We pour out in a heavy stream, and we do our best to try to spread the oil, right, David? But what happens is that heavy stream makes it very difficult to coat all the meats or vegetables that you're seasoning.
And that was how much oil?
6 teaspoons. Now notice how only a little got on some of the cauliflower, some of it went on the tray. I can take that less than that, and watch this. I'm going to use the Evo sprayer. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'll go one more. So that's just over 1.5 teaspoons. I got a nice light even coat. Here is 6 teaspoons. And I like to talk about calories and money you're going to save. So I just want to show you what we're talking about. Okay. So if you pour If you pour 6 teaspoons, you're using about 240 calories because the average olive oil has about 40 calories. With our Evo example here, 1.5 teaspoons, only 60 calories. So you're saving all those calories, but you're getting better coverage and better flavor.
You know what? I mean, when I go home tonight, I will order my normal Sunday night Chinese food, grab my Evo sprayer because it's loaded up with soy sauce.
That's
and
a great
instead of drowning my takeout with, which is already pretty salty, let's be fair. I'm able to hit it with a little bit of flavor from soy, but I'm not drowning it in more salt.
No, exactly. So look at this. This was 1 teaspoon over an entire side of salmon, that's soy sauce. So you get that flavor and coverage, but using minimal amounts. So you're saving calories, you're getting better flavor, but you're also using less and saving money.
I can tell you now we've taken orders for over 500. I've got a set of 2 in the yellow, set of 2 in the red. Here's a set of 2 in the blue. Blue is our most limited. Here's a set of 2 in the purple. And finally a set of 2 in the green. Take a look at these little throat sleeves. These are stretchy like a rubber band, so if you come in close here, you'll see that one of them says balsamic vinegar, the other says canola oil, coconut oil, vegetable oil, and then they reverse to other types of oils that you might be using or other types of liquids. And there's even a little funnel to help fill them. 700 of these are now gone. How about a caprese salad?
Yeah, and again, the further you are away from the plate, the wider the spray. So if I want to get in close, I can control it. Watch, I got a little balsamic vinegar. That is a teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. Notice how I got perfect coverage. Then I take my oil, and instead of wasting oil and pouring tablespoons of oil, I lightly dress the food so it's perfectly and beautifully coated. Great flavor, using less oil, less calories. If you want to do vegetables, meats, you name it. I like to show this side by side. Imagine if you tried to take a 1/4 teaspoon, okay? I'm going to try to coat this little piece of zucchini. Watch this. How do I spread that? That's 1/4 teaspoon. I can't get it all over the zucchini. I can take the same amount now. I'm going to go right next door. Watch this. I covered the entire zucchini. So you get the better coverage, more even coverage. And again, when you're doing vegetables, when you're doing meats, you get excellent coverage with minimal amounts.
If you hold it further away, you get a lighter coat.
That's right.
But you also get more even and complete and broader coverage.
That's right.
I can tell you now that 1,200 of these are gone. Do want to remind you that every item on air and online until 3:59 p.m. Eastern Time today is on 5 or more easy pays. There will be some exclusions that apply on QVC.com, and you'll read all about those. But important to know, this is 5 payments of what? $4.50? This is what it's all about. Now, how many of you have some of that late summer corn coming in? And if you do, get all you can get your hands on, blanch it, food save it. We have a food saver coming up in the show, too.
Oh, that's a good
And then that way you're going to be eating that great summer corn all the way through wintertime if you can get your hands on a lot of it. So this is a great way to coat the corn. Now, one thing I would tell you, do not put melted butter in here, because anything that returns to solid form will clog the nozzle.
That's right.
So this is not designed for melted butter, but it is designed for all your other liquids that you're looking to atomize.
Correct. That's right. And I just want to say, instead of buying chemicals and sprays, use this in your pans. Again, you can use a 1/4 teaspoon to coat the bottom of your pan to saute. So coconut oil, olive oil, canola oils, it makes it easier in the kitchen.
Can I tell you that we've now taken orders for? Well over 2,000 are gone.
Thank you.
And Rick is coming back because he's got a marvelous set of All-Clad at a smoking good price.
That's right.
And the only smoking we're going to be doing is at the price area, because all the rest is going to be some good cooking coming up.
See you soon.
Hey, right now, though, it's time to Simply Clean with David. Chris Campanelli is here. So when we say Simply Clean with David, I'm going to watch someone else clean. I just want to be clear about that. All right, now, here we go. How many of you are looking for a good sponge? One that will scrub, one that will absorb, but also not one that will turn hard as a brick and turn into that germy, nasty mess that so many of your regular sponges do. This is a one-day only price item. Now, what does that mean? You never know when these are going to pop up, and when they do, you're in the right place at the right time. You're looking at a price that's only good until end of day today or until this item sells out, whichever happens first. You're also looking at the lowest price you're going to pay for this item for 6 months. You know where we're going to be 6 months from now? Somewhere in the March, April time frame, right? Hoping that we're thinking about springtime on the beach, right? So this is why you want to get yours now while the getting is good. And what we did is we put together from the brothers Campanelli, not only their fantastic dual-sided sponges, but also these marvelous absorbent dish mats, or drying mats, rather. So this is what it's all about. We've got great colors for you. We're going to do this for you in the green. Here it is in the terracotta, most limited in the terracotta. Beside that, I've got it for you in the gray. Already most popular. And holding on the blue for a moment, I'm going to remind you, you're getting 2 of the drying mats, 2 of the large rectangles, 4 of the medium-sized rectangles, and 2 of the rounds.
Correct.
One side is diamond fiber,
Yes.
which scrubs without scratching.
That's correct.
And the other side is nice, soft, delightful microfiber.
Yes.
That in addition to grabbing the dirt and holding on to it, is also super absorbent.
Yes, and I wanted to show you just how big those drying mats are. So over there with the colors, they're folded, but look, these have contrasting colors and patterns on both sides, but look at how big these
Chris,
are.
you've disappeared.
I disappeared. Let me reappear again. Hi, everybody.
There he is.
But
Chris
they're
Cabanelli
cute.
is here, and he and his brother Joe have been bringing cleaning products to QVC for, is it 16 years?
16 years.
16
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
But this is not a new concept, but
Correct.
this is a new pack-up.
New pack up with new patterns and colors, but the whole idea is that, do you know how long you're supposed to use these, David? How long or how much you're supposed to throw these away? Right?
Well, let me say that again. How long do I use it before I should throw it away?
Should throw away. Recommended to replace these once per week.
What?
Uh-huh. Recommended
And
to use it.
I don't pretend to know how much they cost, but I know they're not cheap.
Right, but what happens when you do use them is you throw them away and then you have to go back and buy more.
That's my point.
Right.
And if you don't throw them away, then you have this big, nasty, germy mess that is
Correct.
collecting on your sink. Here's a little trivia for you. Dirtiest room in the house. Is it the kitchen or the bathroom?
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
Dirtiest item in your house.
Sponge.
Kitchen sponge. It's
Because it
hold up to
harbors
50 million bacteria.
50 million bacteria.
And then you have to throw it away. But
So
ours
why
you
is
can
your
wash.
sponge different?
Because again, you said it's made of 2 different sides. One side's microfiber, the other side is diamond fiber, scrubs without scratching. But unlike any other sponge that I know, you take this, you put it in your washing machine, you put it in your dryer, and you come out with a nice, fresh, clean, sanitized sponge. Here's the choice. Use this, throw it away after a week, go back and buy more. Use this, use it for years and years because you can wash them and dry them. And again, years and years and years out of sponges.
Now, I would tell you we just got very, very busy. 1,300 are gone. Do you want to
wow,
remind
thank
you
you.
again what you're going to get real quickly, and then Chris is going to dazzle you with some great demos.
Sure.
This is a look. You're getting 2 of these drying mats. I use these drying mats in my kitchen, and
Yeah.
they're crazy good.
Agreed.
Because they're super, super absorbent, because there are some things I can't put in my dishwasher.
100%.
I'd put my shoes in there if I could get away with it. But some dishes just don't go in there, so I put them on the mat. You're getting 2 of the mats. You're getting 2 of the large rectangles, 4 of the medium-sized rectangles, 2 of the rounds. Notice also these decorator-friendly patterns
Yes.
that are really, really on trend and gorgeous and cool and will really work so nicely in your kitchens. This is the green. Moving over from the green, the terracotta. I find that I need to say terracotta with some clenched teeth.
Okay.
It's a little more fancy. I have only 3,000 of these to go around. Remember, this is a one-day only good until end of day, or until it sells out, whichever happens first. Most popular is the gray, because a lot of folks are wanting this for those kitchens with stainless steel appliances.
I have that set in my kitchen right
and
now.
if you have white cabinets and
Yes.
stainless steel
Or gray
appliances,
cabinets.
or gray cabinets, whiz bang boom.
Yes.
And blue is also very popular because this reminds me of ocean.
Yes.
Now, the drying mats, can you hand me one of those from
I
back
can.
there?
Yes.
Because folks are asking, does it reverse to a different color? The answer is yes,
Yes.
it reverses to solid. So the blue you see on the border is the whole color of the back of the mat. Okay? 2,500 of these are gone now. We're
Okay.
very, very busy. Let's get busy cleaning.
Yeah, so let's show you the difference between this guy right here and our sponge. So this is egg yolk, tomato sauce, and gravy browning. We burn it on with a blowtorch. And using just the diamond fiber side and water, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and forth, and I'm gonna cut right through that. It might take a little bit of elbow grease to get some of that stubborn stuff, but you know what I'm not using, David? I am not using a specialty cleaner. I'm not going to the store and having to buy a cleaner that's
And
made
you're not
for...
using a cleaner that has a skull and crossbones on the
That's
label.
correct, because I'm not using a cleaner at all. I'm using only water, and I'm not scratching that glass stovetop. Here's the best part. Everything is now trapped in the diamond fiber. That's one disposable product that we've gotten rid of, which is your sponges. Now, we're gonna get rid of your paper towels, right? So now, all you have to do is flip this over, clean up right after yourself. Here is the best part. Now that this is dirty and unhappy, you're gonna take this, you're gonna put it in your washing machine, and you're gonna come out with a nice, fresh, clean, sanitized sponge that you use over and over and over again. David, people ask me all the time, what is diamond fiber? Diamond fiber is made of microfiber. It's millions of diamond-shaped edges that scrub without scratching. And again, you get rid of the sponges. Here we get rid of the paper towel. Flip it over. Use these to clean up right after yourself. And unlike any other sponge that I know of that's disposable, I take this, I throw it in the washing machine and the dryer, and I use it for years and years and years instead of using this that disintegrates and is filled with bacteria, and I have to go back and buy more.
We're going to have to get him a sanitizing wipe now.
Yes.
Hey, can I tell you that 4,500 sets are gone? We
Okay.
are very, very busy, and here's what you're getting. Not one of these drying mats, but two. And I would take both of them and put them side by side on your counter. Because when you're doing, when I do like delicate glassware, like when I wash wine
Like your
glasses.
stemware, sure.
Exactly. Because I don't like to run that through the
I
dishwasher.
mean, yeah, you get spots.
So this, well, not only that, but I worry about it breaking because
Sure,
it's so
sure,
thin,
yeah.
right? So I put it on here so it's delicate and it's super absorbent.
Yes.
You're getting 2 of the large rectangle sponges, 4 of the medium size.
Correct.
And 2 of the rounds. This is that beautiful decorative green pattern. This is terracotta. I have 2,400 left in terracotta. Remember, if anything sells out, we take it off the table. Won't be coming back at this price.
That's correct.
Gray is most popular. Big time popular. And also very popular is this really pretty blue. 5,200 of these. I now
Wow.
must
Thank
say,
you,
did your
everybody.
wife do these patterns?
She did.
They are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah. Stella did all right.
Stella's an all right gal. I love her to death.
She's awesome.
David, here's what I also don't like about the sponges that you get at the grocery store. They can scratch your nonstick surfaces, like that beautiful All-Clad that you have coming up later in the show. How about this, right? This green surface, this is a nonstick pan. I'm going to go back and forth just a couple of times here. You can see that that nonstick is now scratched. It ends up on the sponge. But here's the best part about our sponge. That diamond fiber, right? It scrubs without scratching. I'm going back and forth and giving this a really good, healthy effort. And David, you can see that I am not scratching that nonstick pan. Again, this is going to scratch. It's also
And I can tell you were rubbing it
disposable.
hard because I could hear it in your voice.
I'm a little out of breath on that one, but that's okay. That's my morning workout.
But you know what? That's what's crazy about this because
Yes.
this is not going to scratch your delicates.
Correct.
It's not going to scratch your nonstick surfaces.
Your glass top toe.
It's
glass
not going to scratch glass
top
doors
toads.
in your shower.
Yes.
Did you say glass top toads?
I did say glass top toads.
You know, I have to believe a glass top toad would be shiny.
He probably would be, but we wouldn't
Shiny.
scratch him though.
No, we would
No,
not.
we would not want to do that.
And that's still a fair statement. All right. How many gone now, Sean? He's still trying to wrap his brain around glass top toad. 7,000
Thank you,
of these
everybody.
are gone. I love the way you think.
All right, so now we showed you the diamond fiber side. We're going to show you the microfiber side. This is axle grease on the window here. Could be cooking grease or soap scum, but ordinarily, what would you have to do? Try to get this regular kitchen sponge that's cellulose made out of wood
Well, that's
pulp.
just smearing it.
It's just smearing it. And here's the worst part. I got to throw it away and go back and buy another one,
How do
right?
you clean that, right?
Here's what you do with microfiber. So one side is diamond fiber, the other side is microfiber. Microfiber is like millions and millions of little fingers that are going to lift, trap, and remove the mess in one pass. So much so, David, that we're going to take a white tissue here and you're going to show you there is no grease. There's not a tool in your home that's going to cut through grease like microfiber. It's not one of this guy because, again, here's the idea. Take this, use it for a week, throw it away, go back and buy more, or take this axle grease filled sponge, put it in your washing machine, and use it for years and years and years. Disposable, reusable.
8,000 are now gone.
Thank you, everybody.
I have 500 people on the phone lines. Let me just stress real quickly, Chris, that this is a one-day only priced item.
Yes.
This price is only good until end of day today or until the item sells out, whichever happens first.
Yes, sir.
You should also be aware that we have now taken orders for over 8,000 sets.
Wow.
This is also 5 payments of what? $4 each?
I think that have that in my couch
And it's our
cushions.
only order of the year. We won't bring this back in this year.
That is correct.
Actually, and even if we could, we couldn't bring it back at this price.
Correct.
Because the
This is
soonest
6
we can
months,
bring the
right.
price back is 6 months. That'll be sometime in March or April.
March or April.
So 2 of the drying mats. These
Yes.
drying mats, in my mind, are worth the cost of admission.
And they're huge too, David.
What's the measurement on these?
16.5 by 18.
And you get 2 of
Two
them.
of them.
2 of them. I like to put these side by side on my counter. So when I'm doing stemware and things like that and washing it by hand, I can just place it here. I get a little nervous about my stemware and afraid that I'm going to bump the counter and knock it over. So I'll lay it on its side.
Agreed. I like that too.
Yeah, so this works out really nicely.
Yes.
So you get 2 of those.
Yes.
2 of the large rectangular sponges, 4 of the medium-sized sponges, and 2 of the rounds. This is the brand new pattern in green. 3,400 left.
Wow.
Brand new pattern in terracotta. 1,600, all I have left.
Okay.
Brand new pattern in the gray. Most popular and now half gone.
Okay.
And this beautiful blue, I'm in love with this blue. This blue is just fantastic. Oh, speaking of blue, Carolina beat Georgia Tech yesterday.
Did they now?
Just wanted to share. At Georgia Tech, thanks. Whatever. Okay. So there you go. I don't know much about any sports, but I know Carolina sports. Y'all better back up. All right? Thanks.
All right, so I did want to show you, all right, this is actually using them all around the house. And you don't have to use them just in the kitchen, David, right? Because the diamond fiber side is great for scrubbing, great in the refrigerator. You can use these all over the house. Nothing better on stainless steel than microfiber and water. Clean out that stainless steel sink. get those mugs, right? That's what's great about you get the 3 different sides of sponges that you asked for, the large one, the medium one, and the round one. And again, those drying mats, I can't express how great those are.
These are amazing, and
Yeah.
don't underestimate those. You're going to use those so much. I love how they fold up, but you know
Fold
what?
up
Mine
and fit
rarely
right in
go
the
in the
drawer.
drawer.
Right, exactly,
I leave
'cause-
mine out all the time.
Agreed.
And when they get dirty, or they get just a little bit like,
Sure.
I need
Little
to wash
funky?
them. Yeah.
Put them in the washing machine.
If they get a little funky comedina, just put them in the washing machine.
Funky Cole Medina in
Yeah,
the washing
exactly.
machine. But that's
right.
what's great, right? I wanted to show you the 3 different
Let me tell you
sizes.
this real quickly. Half the
Okay.
quantity you brought in is gone. Half is
Wow.
gone.
Thank you, everybody.
11,000 sets are now gone. We still got about a minute or so. What you got next?
The 3 different sizes, real quick, you can see the drying mats are laid out here. I have this beautiful All-Clad non-stick pan that's coming up later. But again, you want to use something that's not going to scratch that All-Clad pan. This round sponge can get all the way into the corner of the vessel. The small guy, maybe on your little Temptations dishes if you
Kinda
wanted to. Look,
matches spice,
it kind of
doesn't
matches
it?
back a little bit, right? And how about those air fryers, David? I don't want to put an air fryer in my dishwasher, right? But now I can take this, I can wash them, and I can use them even on your fruits and veggies, David. So potatoes, they grow in the dirt, but you want to make sure you keep the skin because the skin is part of the nutrients. That's where all the nutrients go. So you don't want to get rid of the skin. You just want to get rid of the dirt on the potato, right? But
Now-
not just in, I'm sorry, David, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to give another color
Okay,
review
go for
because
it.
if you want to jump on the other side
Yeah,
there,
sure.
Chris, because we're only going to have time for this and then we're
Okay.
going to wrap up.
Yep.
But this is what you're getting. 2 of those great drying mats.
Yes.
2 of the large rectangular sponges, 4 of the medium-sized sponges, and 2 of the circular sponges. Over half our total quantity is
Wow, thank
gone.
you so
In the
much.
screen, I have 2,900 left.
Okay.
If you want terracotta, only 1,000 left now.
Wow, okay.
Wow, okay.
Wow, all right.
Gray, 2,300 left, and blue. 3,700 remain in that blue.
Wow.
13,000 sets are now gone. Just let me remind you, you will have until end of day today or until your color choice sells out
Right.
to get yours at this price. And then after that, no reorder this year.
That's it.
If you're looking ahead to holiday cleaning and whatnot, this is where you want to be. Mr. Campanelli,
Mr. Venable,
always a pleasure.
always great to be here. Thank you.
All right, headed over here to the Lock and Lock, or as a friend of mine used to call them, click and clicks. Yeah. She had the right idea. They make a click noise when they close up, right? Hey, what was that, Sean? Okay, we are very, very busy on the phone line, so let me do a little housekeeping. If you can help us out with QVC.com and mobile apps, that's going to be your best way to get through right now because we've actually been busy the entire hour. Reed Drummond's book is still has us very busy. We also have been very busy with Campanelli. We've been about to get real busy with Lock and Lock. So if you can help us out with QVC.com and mobile apps, will be your best ordering experience, and we'll take care of you as quickly as we can. Please be patient with us. Remember, everything on 5 or more Easy Pays until 3:59 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm David. You're in the kitchen with me, and also Patty Kramer.
Hi, David. Nice
Patty
to be here.
is a member of our Lock and Lock team. Patty is actually the person that brought Lock and Lock to QVC 20 years ago.
Yes, you can say that now.
Before we met Chris, we met you.
Yes.
Because you brought this in and then not longer
This
thereafter.
is our anniversary month, the month of October.
Exactly. It was 20 years ago this month.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think I announced properly at the top of the show, this month's theme is Pumpkin Palooza.
Oh.
So if you've got pumpkin anything that'll fit in your Lock and Lock.
Yes.
There you go. Hey, we want to let you know that this is a set of 2 9x9 glass pans. The lids are plastic Lock and Lock, airtight, watertight. But the bottom, that's glass. 2 of them, 9x9. I call this the large brownie pan, right? Or the small lasagna pan.
Yes.
Yeah, and you get 2 of them. Tell us about these because this idea of glass on Lock and Lock lids, super popular.
So what it is, this is Versatilica glass. It means it can go into the oven up to 500 degrees. It can go underneath the broiler, but you cannot put the lid in the oven, so everybody knows. And what's nice about the glass is, like what I mentioned, it's Versatilica glass. You got the nice little helper handles on here, so which is really nice. And then again, these are airtight and watertight lids. So every single lid has this thick silicone seal, and this is what makes it airtight and watertight. And that's what we love about it. And then you just put it on, and it's great when you just wait for your food to cool, and then you can just lock it down for easy transport.
Now, you will receive 2
Yes.
of these glass pans, 9x9, with that extra wide silicone seal that will help these be airtight, watertight. At retail, 2 of these would be $34.66. Today, we are $14.68 less. We're also on 5 easy payments of what? $4? Yeah, that's right. $4. 5 payments of $4, and that will all go away I believe end of day. Yes, end of day on this. So here are your color choices. Oh boy,
Yes, there's a lot, David.
it's gonna be a quiz today. All right, this is clear. This is red. Oh, don't help me.
You got it.
Burgundy?
Burgundy?
Burgundy. Oh, it's close. 1,500 left in the burgundy. This is sage.
Yep.
This is Kelly green.
Kelly green.
Winter 700. Winter green. Winter green.
Winter green.
Winter green. Pumpkin.
Yep.
This is copper. Canary yellow.
Yes.
Oh boy. Mauve.
Mauve, yes.
All right. Royal purple. Periwinkle. Oh boy. Amethyst.
Amethyst.
This one is aquamarine. This one is crystal blue. This is marigold. And this one is sunset coral.
Yay!
It's a quiz every Sunday and Wednesday. It is. How many are gone now? 400? Over 400 are gone. And red is popular and the clear, very popular.
So
okay.
what I like about these, David, is you can prep ahead of time. Okay, so you can prep ahead of time, and then you can make the stuff the night before and leave it in the oven, leave it in the refrigerator, and then just take it out and put it in the oven.
Got it.
So I love it because you can use the Oster ovens with these, or you can use your regular
Did you
oven.
make an apple crumble?
I'm making, yes, I did, David. You made the pumpkin, and I made the apple crumble.
Well, it's pumpkin palooza, but
And
apple will do too.
And it's pumpkin palooza. And what I love about this is because you know what? This time of year, the apples are coming in. So last night, I peeled my little apples
Nice.
and made it. And I love it because you know what?
You made an oatmeal topping.
Yeah, I made the little oatmeal topping. And right down here, I've got my little bowls. So I can, and remember, this is borosilicate glass, so it's up to 500 degrees. And I can take my nice little apple crisp right out, and you can see it's nice and steamy. I love it this time of the year, and I prepped, and you know what? I baked it off when I came in, David.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yes.
We have a beautiful orchard not far from our studios here called Linville Orchards, and they have apple
your own-
cider donuts.
Yes.
And they have hay rides and pumpkin picking and all that good stuff. Oh, it's my kind of place.
Yep.
This is K48780, and how many are gone now? Well over 1,000 are gone now. Remember, you can bake in this borosilicate
Yes.
glass. You cannot bake with the lid,
Nope.
obviously. So you'll take that lid off. But when you take this off, now this becomes a great casserole dish. It becomes a great brownie pan. But remember, they're glass.
glass.
This is a really, really phenomenal price. This is less than $20 for 2 of these. I would expect to pay that price for 1 of these. And I'd feel good about that. I'd be like, that's a great deal for 1 of these. $19 and change? Nuh-uh. You get 2 for this price. We just got really, really busy. Lots and lots of you are dialing in now. 1,300 of these are gone. We're very busy. Oh boy. Colors. I think I can go through them more quickly this time because I got one under my belt. So this is clear, very popular, most popular. Here's red, also popular. This one is burgundy. This is sage. Kelly green, Kelly Green's Limited, winter green, pumpkin, copper, canary yellow, mauve, royal purple, periwinkle, amethyst, aquamarine, crystal blue, marigold, and sunset coral. 1,600 are now gone. You went into the microwave. What do you
And
have
I
here?
went into the microwave. So what I love about this is my husband, and I just tilted the lid off to the side this time instead of putting it upside down, David, because we love to make rice in the microwave.
Okay.
So my husband loves to make the microwave rice, and just showing you the rice. No worries, you can put these into the microwave. You can put these into the oven.
You roasted your chicken
And I
in
roasted
the other pan?
yes, and I roasted my chicken in the thing. And this is just microwave rice, and you can see once you let it set, it's nice and steamy and it's moist, and you can just go ahead and serve it right to the table. And I love because you can prep ahead of time, David, like we said.
1,900 sets of these are now gone. We are very, very busy. Lots and lots of you are making your choice now. This is $19.98. It's 5 easy payments of only $4 each. And how many are gone now, Sean? Over 2,000 are spoken for. So please use QVC.com and mobile apps, because we've got a lot more coming your way. Miss Patty, it's always a pleasure.
you, David.
Nice to see you. Now, as many of you know, I have a brand new YouTube series. It's under the In the Kitchen YouTube channel, In the Kitchen HQ, where you'll find my new series of Half Homemade, where I'm doing all the recipes from my most recent cookbook. And today we're gonna give you a little sneak peek at peach enchiladas. This is my mom and her girlfriend's recipe that we zhuzhed a little bit You could actually make it in this lock and lock container, which would be great. I do want to remind you, when you get to that YouTube channel in the Kitchen HQ, please click subscribe. It's free. And if you click subscribe, every time a new video comes out, we'll notify you by email that it's coming. Now, if you need the exact email address or the address on YouTube, check with Stacy in the chat. But here's a look at peach enchiladas. So we're going to show you how to make my mom and her friend Jerry's peach enchiladas. And this is super, super simple because it starts with a great supermarket shortcut. Now, I love to serve this with whipped topping. I serve this with vanilla ice cream. Sometimes I sink into the refrigerator and just get a second helping right before bed because it's really that good. You ever had one of those desserts that warms you right down to your toes? That's what this is. So be sure and check out my Half Homemade series on the In the Kitchen HQ YouTube channel, and be sure and click subscribe when you get there. It is free to do that, and we'll alert you every time a new video goes up, and I'm taping more of those every single week, so you're going to be seeing a lot more of those pop up. Now, we want to jump in now and talk about All-Clad. This is a fantastic line of cookware. It is also hard anodized nonstick, dishwasher safe. This is the kind of cookware that you aspire to, and today it's within your reach because of the fantastic value we've got for you. Now, 17-piece of cookware, only order of the year. This is on 6 easy payments, but that easy pay will go away end of day today. This is dishwasher safe, hard anodized nonstick. This is also going to work on every cooktop, including induction, and you're getting all the great pieces. There's an 8 and a 10-inch open fry pan. Then you're also getting saucepans, a 2.5 quart and a 3.5 quart covered sauce, 4 quart covered saute pan, a big giant 8 quart stock pot for your soups, stews, chilies, chicken, and dumplings. You also have a great chef's pan. This chef's pan is 12 inches. And then you're also getting all these utensils, a soup ladle, a spatula, a slotted spatula, and a slotted spoon. We even give you this stainless steel crock branded with All-Clad to put it in. Now, we're giving you 6 easy payments, which go away end of day today, and free shipping and handling. But if you use a Q card, how do you feel about 12-month special financing? We'll approve the full price of $499.98 on your Q card, give you 12 months to pay it off. If you make each of your monthly minimum payments on time and pay it all off within 12 months, you're charged 0 interest, that's same as cash. At retail, this set would be $966. With the free shipping, we're saving you almost $494 delivered to your doorstep. I have only 1,600 sets of these to go around. It's the only order of the year and hasn't been on the air since last October. Chef Rick Roman from All-Clad is here.
David, good to see you.
This is the set we've been waiting for.
You know what? You just said it hard anodized, but this is All-Clad hard anodized. They've been doing it since 1971. 3 coats of our best nonstick, and again, that heavy gauge hard anodized aluminum that gives that great heat distribution, but also the nonstick. Listen, we just did a frittata. This is that 8-inch pan, David. Check this out. I want to show you how amazing this nonstick is. I'm just literally going to slide that out. I had cheese in there, I had eggs, and look at this, David.
And it's going to be a wipeout.
Watch this. So instead of, if you don't want to go in your dishwasher, guess what? Clean like we never used it, put it right back on the rack, or if you want, throw that right in the dishwasher. So from your everyday eggs to your complete meals, this set has every piece. And David, you know what I love about this set? I love the fact that it's got that kind of unique bell shape. So it's a really pretty looking set. You know, it's a little bit kind of that French bistro look. That's another thing I love about it.
It also lends itself to nice stirring because you can get it into those rounded edges and inside of the pan with no problem, no concern.
And you just said it. It has that induction plate, so it's going to be good for your induction stoves. And again, super incredibly heavy duty and sturdy. Now, look at the nonstick here. I'm doing both steak and salmon side by side. And look at the heat distribution. I'm just going to flip these pieces of salmon over. None of them stick. They're all perfectly cooked and all have that perfect golden brown sear. And now I can go in if I want, take a little bit of white wine. We're going to deglaze this. We're going to put in a little bit of blistered tomatoes.
You'll flambe that bad boy.
All right, a little bit of salt there. And of course, you know, no sauce is complete without a little bit of butter, but I can do the entire meal in the pan. And again, whether it's steak, whether it's salmon, right next door, I have these beautiful steaks cooking. Now this next door, again, this is our 12-inch. I just wanted to take a look. We sauteed the mushrooms, but look at that caramelization. Look at that heavy sear you get. That's the flavor. That's why when you have great cookware like All-Clad, you can create those dishes that those great chefs create.
100 sets have now flown out the door. We have only 1,500 remaining. I'm going to say, oh, we almost got a little flambe.
Yeah, I want
almost. And I love it. If we did flambe, I wouldn't be nervous about these pans because they're super, super strong.
That's
Put
right.
a couple knobs of butter in there with some fresh herbs and those mushrooms. That red wine's going to reduce down and make a really nice sauce for those steaks. Woo!
Smell good?
Makes me weak just thinking about it. All right, now, I do want to remind you that this set, this big, glorious 17-piece set, at retail would cost you $966. We're not going to charge you that. That's crazy money, right? We're going to bring that, we're going to save you $466 and 2 pennies, but your savings are not done yet. Because see that little block down there in red with the white letters where it says free? That's shipping and handling. So when we add in what you would have paid for shipping, which is almost another $28, you're now saving 1 penny shy of $494.
Wow.
And we'll deliver it to your doorstep. You're not going to wonder how you're going to get this big box out of the department store to your car and then from your car into your house. You're going to open your front door and you're going to say, oh, my All-Clad's here. And if you don't want to carry the whole box in at once, open it up, bring it in one at a time. Are these individually boxed inside the big box?
2 of the pieces. The chef's pan is individually boxed and the utensil set is individually boxed.
And then the others are nestled inside.
Others are nestled.
Is that the big box that comes in over there?
Correct. That's the chef's pan. Yep, that big box. Yep. And the big box on the bottom is what
And
the
the
whole
big box
set
on the
comes
bottom.
in.
Ed,
Yep.
when you can you go over there and see if one of those boxes we can show? I'm not sure if we can because there's a lot of stuff stacked on, but check them out and see if one of those we can show. Because I'm thinking about gift giving.
Yeah. Oh, it's.
And I'm thinking about, and just make sure that the boxes are in good shape and we'll see if we can show one. That means our holiday return policy applies here as well. So if you want to put this and return it because it doesn't end up being quite the right one,
Yeah.
you've got until the end of January of 2020 to return it. How are we looking there, Ed?
Now, while you're doing that, I'm
How about
making a
the other
little
one?
chili cheese nachos. And I love the sizes of these pieces, David. This is that 2.5 quart. Again, that beautiful bell shape. Non-stick is amazing on this, David.
Here's one of
And
them.
again, it's all, oh, I'm making a mess of myself here.
Okay.
How's that box?
See, I mean, this box has all the cookware in it. This is how it's going to come delivered to you. I don't know if we put it in a bigger box or if we ship it just like this.
That's the way it ships in a one bigger box.
In one bigger box.
Yep.
So if you're shipping it as a gift, then no one's going to know about it. Our shipping and handling is almost $28. But it's free today.
That's amazing.
Okay, Ed, come over here. It's okay. You want to get a couple of friends to carry this away? Oh. Well, you know what? Ed's young and he's strong. All right. All right, so let's tell you that is, and I want to show you that box. Not only to show you that it comes in a branded box, but it also is a big box.
Yes.
And you're getting it shipped for free.
For free.
This is an extraordinary buy today. And with that Q card, you've got 12-month special financing. Don't miss out on that. Those are some gourmet nachos right there.
So now here's the thing I love, David. Every one of these pieces is going to be come in handy in the kitchen. So here we're making our rice or our couscous. I'm going to make a little, and rice and couscous can have a lot of starch and tend to stick to the bottom, but not when you have this amazing nonstick. Again, 3 coats of our best nonstick, that really heavy gauge hard anodized. And what happens is you get even heating, so all that couscous cooks the same, and you can see it doesn't stick to the bottom there. It floats away. So you can do your whole meal from your starches. I have the salmon going over here. Dave, take a look at this. I mean, we did this in, 5 minutes here?
And we did a nice white wine
A
reduction.
little white wine and butter. I mean, this is simple ingredients. This is nothing fancy. I mean, you can pull this right out of the pantry, and now we just have some blistered tomatoes, some little bit of butter. Oh, come on, David, look at that.
Come on.
Now, one more thing. Let's talk about cleanup. I'm going to show you right here. These go in the dishwasher, but watch this, David. One, couple of quick wipes, and this is ready to go back into the pantry or on your rack. It wipes out. That's how great this nonstick is. And again, that induction plate, super sturdy, is going to allow you to go on induction.
I threw a little color on top of your dish, Chef.
I love it.
Put some parsley up there. So really, really beautiful. I have 1,400 of these left to go around. It's our only order of the year. This cookware is extraordinary. I want you to hear something.
Yes. You got to feel that. Built like a tank.
It's a serious cookware. You're going to pick up one of these pieces, you're going to be like, oh, I get it. I get it. This is really strong, durable, weighty cookware. And this is one of the many, many vessels you're getting. This is All-Clad. This is that brand that you hear about, you aspire to owning. It says it right there on the bottom, All-Clad. Since 1971. Their plant is near Pittsburgh, yes?
That's right, Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania.
Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania. And here is a look at what you're getting. An 8 and a 10-inch open fry pan. 2.5 and 3.5 quart covered saucepan. This is a 4-quart covered saute, 8-quart covered Dutch oven, 12-inch chef's pan, stainless steel crock with spatula, slotted spoon,
That's right.
and ladle. All of this coming together at a tremendous value, $493.99 less. That's with the free shipping and handling delivered straight to your door.
Yeah, this set, you know, I love talking to people about All-Clad because they always ask me about the quality. I mean, this is what they do, the best quality cookware for professional chefs and passionate home cooks. It's cookware, by the way, limited lifetime warranty with this set.
Unbelievable. We're going to take a short break. How many left now, Sean? Fewer than 1,400. Be on the line for this. We'll get you all squared away. Chef Rick, good to have you back, buddy. Nice to see you. Stick around. We're back in moments. It's Pumpkin Palooza and In the Kitchen with David. We've got a lot more coming your way. Don't move a muscle.
These heels can help heal, and they're all at least 50% off. Shop QVC Presents Fanny Shoes on sale. You'll find hundreds of designer shoes from these amazing brands, and your purchase supports breast cancer research and education. So let's lift souls with these soles. Buy shoes and say bye to breast cancer. Tune in Thursday, October 10th. Shop now at QVC.com.
Easy Pay every day. Have a Q card? For a limited time, get 4 Easy Pays on everything you buy with your Q card. Don't have a Q card? Open a new Q card today and make a purchase by the end of the month. You'll get a $40 QVC account credit. Now's a great time to get your Q card. Come celebrate with us this October during our 25th anniversary of AM Style with Leah Williams. Join us Saturdays and Mondays at 7 a.m. Eastern on QVC. Plus comfort food. Fall for David. Fall for cooking. Fall for Q.
Hello, welcome back to In the Kitchen with David. Okay, we're in the spooky version of the Cook Nook. All the things that you see here, he's pretty good at that, right? All the things that you see here available online. Search Spooky Kitchen, including these black stemless wine glasses. You can use chalk, you write your own message. So that you'll have to write, but you can get these, and what you'll want to fill inside your stemless wine glasses is coming up in about 10 minutes. Our QVC2 big deal. We're giving you an encore presentation of this beautiful harvest collection of wine from Vintage Wine Estates. You have your choice of 3 or 12 bottles, ship now or in December for holiday entertaining. But here's the thing. If you get the case, and trust me, just go for the case. $24 bottle of wine turns out to be $8 and change, and it's delivered to your door. You don't even have to drive out to the store to pick it up. We have great varieties, a Chardonnay, Pinot, a Cabernet Sauvignon, even a Rosé. Get all of them, because if you're entertaining, everybody wants a little something different. Okay, coming up, 10 minutes, very popular. Right now, back to you, David.
Can you smell what's next, Stacy? Can you smell the popcorn? The Farmer John's popcorn, but wait, before you say, oh wait, I just ordered some Farmer John's popcorn a few months ago. No, this is something very special. This is Farmer John's extra buttery white popcorn. This popcorn that we're going to be shipping to you was in the ground earlier this week. Oh. Just this week, it was still in the ground. This white popcorn is only harvested in the month of October. You haven't seen it in a year, and you won't see it after this sells out for another year. Peter Cousin, who works alongside Farmer John, is here. It's good to have you back, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
This is extraordinary. We have never sold the extra buttery white popcorn during In the Kitchen with David. We've sold other white corn from Farmer John's and other types of, levels of butter.
Yes.
But never this particular one. You just kicked this off, I'm told, a week ago, is that right?
October 1st.
October 1st, and we've already sold 10,000 sets of this popcorn. 400 already ordered in this show, so it begs the question, Peter.
Yes.
What is the difference between this very special once-a-year harvested white popcorn and Farmer John's regular popcorn?
I'm so glad you asked, David. This is our yellow corn. This is the corn we sell right here on QVC every day. It's very, very fantastic. But now we bring out the white corn. The white corn is what we call the popcorn snobs corn. It's the most true popcorn flavor. It's the softest, most tender. We marry it with one of the most popular flavors we have in the extra butter. Put those two together and bring you, honestly, in my opinion, the best product we ever sell on QVC.
so it's softer, more tender, a true popcorn flavor.
Yes.
And then, of course, we put extra butter up on it. So this is what makes it really fantastic. But even with the extra butter, it's not overly buttery or salty to where you feel like you don't taste the popcorn.
Correct.
And it's not so salty you don't feel like your lips are chapped after one or two handfuls, right?
Yep.
We've all been there. You've eaten something so salty and your lips hurt, right? This is going to be something that is really, really easy for you to eat and lovely once you start popping it. And what are you getting in there, pack up? 24 of these 3.5 ounce bags. They come individually packaged and they're in little cello bags. So you only take them out as you need them. Shelf life on this is?
1 year.
1 year. Because 1 year from now is when you can buy this again.
Correct.
Because if we sell out of this today, you know the next time we're going to have it on? In October of 2020.
Correct.
If you want to do auto delivery, you know when your second shipment comes? October of 2020, because this is like honey bells. It only gets harvested for a short time once a year, right?
Yep.
So this is why you want to get yours now, and we just got incredibly busy. I will tell you that since October 1, which is now just 6 days ago, 11,000, that's 1,000 in this show, 1,200 in this show, 5 easy payments on this of $6, and auto delivery, you can lock in that same easy pay as well. Now, talk to us about popping this and rules for popping it.
Absolutely. So please, please, please do not use your popcorn button on your microwave. Those buttons are set for the smaller store size bags. As you mentioned, David, these are the larger 3.5 ounce bags. They come, like you said, individually wrapped. So what you want to do is put it in your microwave about 2 minutes, listen for 2 to 3 seconds in between popping, and then you know that's the perfect time for your microwave. And David, people ask me all the time, why do I have to wait to October? Why, when it's gone, it's gone? Well, this kernel is so special and so unique. It takes a certain soil on our farm to be able to get it into this white, virtually hulless popcorn. We only have so much land that has the right soil. We can only grow so much. We bring it here to QVC. When it's gone, it's gone.
And this is grown in Iowa?
This is grown right on our farm in Iowa, but we have a patch of land that specifically grows the white. We only have so many acres. We grow nothing but white corn on it. We put it in with this extra butter. When it's gone, it's gone.
Stacy Lou, you want some popcorn, boo? And this is very special popcorn because it's the white popcorn kernel. And I don't know if you've had this before, have you?
I have.
Have you?
And I prefer white kernel, always have, because of how tender it is. There's a more softness to it. And
Yes.
just a really cleaner taste, very authentic to the butter and the
Check
popcorn.
that. That's got extra butter on it. Right?
Oh, it's so perfect.
Whenever
So good.
when I talk to John, he tells me, you know, all John does is grow popcorn. He doesn't
Get
grow
you a
anything
cup,
else.
I'm
I'll get you a whole bowl.
Don't worry, I'll braid the table when you guys are done.
You know what? We have an extra. Here, boo. Take this with.
Okay. I'll share, I promise.
All right, perfect. Now, 2,500 of these are gone. This is the honey bells of popcorn, right? Because honey bells are only harvested for a short window per
Yes.
year, and this is the same is true of this corn. So if you would choose auto delivery today, we're happy to sign you up for auto delivery, but it's only 2 shipments. The one you get now and the one that you'll get a year from now.
Yes.
It'll be October of 2020. I can't even wrap my mind around that. October of 2020, which is a year from now, when you'll get your second shipment. Now, if the price of this popcorn goes up a year from now, and it likely will,
Yep.
your price will be the same because you locked in auto delivery at the 2019 price. So far this month, 13,000. That's 3,000 in this show. We are very, very busy. Everybody's loving the 5 easy payments. And remember, this has a shelf life of a year. If you've got a college student, you need to ship them a box of this popcorn because this is what study breaks are made of.
It is. And David, I got a call the other day from a lady who said, I'm not giving out candy this year. I'm buying the extra butter white to give to all the trick-or-treaters when they come to our store. And I was talking to her and I said, you know, what made you decide that? She said, it's the white kernel. I experienced at home. You know, she was an elderly lady. She said it was so soft on my teeth. She goes, I just feel good about giving it to children so they can go home and have the same experience I have. It's much better than candy for them.
Now, how many are on now? Already 3,500 in this show alone. This is still the virtually wholest popcorn, right?
Yes, it's still farm fresh. It's still virtually hullless. And what that means is, David, the outside of the kernel, that's the hull. You'll see here in the microwave, when it heats, it pops and shatters into all these little pieces instead of having a big chunk to get left stuck in your teeth. Doesn't go in your stomach, doesn't get in your throat. It's just a clean eating popcorn. And David, I tell people all the time, there's no better popcorn than the extra butter white. There just isn't. It's the best you'll ever have.
It's the gourmet popcorn, right? The one that everybody aspires to. It's the kind that is only available a short time of year, which is why you want to get it while the getting is good. We're very, very busy. Lots and lots of you now are making your choice. So far this month, 14,000 ordered. In this show, 4,200. And please use QVC.com and mobile apps because we just got incredibly busy. Everybody's loving this, and you pop this until you hear just a couple seconds between pops.
About 2 to 3 seconds. When you pull it out, be very careful. Watch, you'll grab the steam right as it opens up.
Look.
Very, very hot. And look at that. Oh, it's very, very nice. And David, we've poured all these bowls here live right on air. You'll notice when you dump this out and it's all done, every single kernel, every single time should pop. If you don't get that experience in your microwave, just adjust the time. You see we did it live right here. There's no old maids. There's nothing.
Just gonna come over here and have Sam have some hot popcorn. Want some hot popcorn, young man? All right, fantastic. You want another handful there? I'm still here. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go over here and get some popcorn over here. Stacey, you got a whole bowl. I'm gonna pass you by. All right, Ed, be sure and pass this out to the crew. Make sure everybody get yourself some too. It's hot, right out of the microwave.
Dave, you're just proving that popcorn makes friends.
I'm telling you what.
Every time.
Have you popped popcorn in your office and had people show up at your desk you didn't even know worked at your company? I see people come out of the woodwork when they smell popcorn. They're like, I'd love a little bit of that popcorn. That'd be all right. I'm like, and you are, and where do you work? It's crazy. So this is what it's all about. We're very, very busy. Lots and lots of you are making your choice now. Since launch, 16,000 sets, 6,000 in this show, but I'm going to tell you this with great confidence, don't dare hang up. Get as many of these as you need. Sign up for the auto delivery. If you're finding that the auto delivery, because it doesn't deliver until another year from now, you want to get 2 or 3 sets, you can. You may order as many single sets as you want to, no limit, until, of course, it sells out.
Until it sells out.
So get yours now while the getting is good. Peter, all the best. Please give Farmer John our best.
I will, thank you.
Good to see you as always. Hey, let's update you on my dear friend Ree Drummond's brand new cookbook from Pioneer Woman. We brought in what? 24,000 books. I have only 8,000 left. 2/3 of our quantity is gone. This is her brand new book, her 6th. It's called The New Frontier. 112 recipes, shipping out, I believe, Sean, on the 22nd of October, and it's 5 easy payments of only $4. There are 1,678 photos in that book. Every recipe has a completed photo plus progressive photos to show you how to make every recipe. I love Ree Drummond like she's family. Be sure and get her book. Stacey's going to tell you now about trivia and wine. Now, Mr. Brian, pay close attention here.
All right, because I bet you Brian knows this. David, do you? Do you at home? How many gallons of wine does a barrel hold? Is it 20, 40, 60, or 80? We're doing the chat on David's Facebook page, David Venable, QVC. Look for the live stream. Within the comment section of that live stream, let me know what your guess is. We'll reveal the answer later. So, David, do you know this one?
Well, you know what? I was looking to Brian for a little help. Okay, said another way, a little cheating, and he goes, David, every wine barrel is different. So he said it would all depend on whoever wrote the trivia question. So it's a standard wine barrel. Huh? I don't know. We'll have to find out together, Brian.
Yeah.
Now, even though Brian may not off the top of his head know every size of every barrel, he knows a lot about boutique wines, and he brought in a smoking good deal on this harvest collection, and 7,200, sir, have been ordered.
Thank you,
since
David.
we launched, you and I, on Friday
Friday
evening.
Yeah.
And then it launched on QVC2 as the big deal at 9 p.m. on Friday night.
Right.
Then aired again yesterday on Q2.
We've been busy.
Since Friday, you have taken orders for, drum roll please, 7,200 sets of this
Thank you.
wine. This is extraordinary.
It's a great deal.
And that's 2/3 of our quantity. And you know when this price goes away, Brian? End of day today.
Wow.
Now, I will tell you, having tasted this on Friday, it's all good. But this is designed for the harvest time of year.
This is it.
Brian works very closely with his winemakers in California, and I believe one of these is Washington State. Is that right?
We have a little Oregon.
Or blend.
Yeah,
blend,
we have
okay.
a little Oregon
with some
Pinot
Oregon
blended in.
But I will tell you, we're going to start with the 4 varietals, and you may choose 3 bottles of any one of our 4 varietals.
That's right.
All right. So the first is rosé.
First is our Letitia Rosé. It's for all the sweet wine lovers.
But not overly sweet.
Nope.
And a great welcome wine
Yeah.
for your Thanksgiving celebration. I may do that this year.
Oh.
I may do the welcome wine when everyone arrives.
Get the party started.
Right? And then the wine you'll serve with your turkey. This
Yeah.
is your Chardonnay.
Clos Pegase Chardonnay. It is the perfect pairing with
These are
turkey.
both California wines.
Yep.
Then we get into the reds, and this is the Pinot Noir.
Yes, this is our Firesteed Pinot Noir. It's a California Pinot with a little bit of Oregon Pinot blended in. Gives it that little special kick.
And it's smooth and silky. Oh,
Fabulous.
my word. Wait until you taste it. And then the big, bold Cabernet.
Last but not least is our Cabernet Sauvignon. It's from B.R. Cohn. Fabulous winery. Make great Cabernets, any red meat, braised ribs, prime ribs. You are home free.
Oh, I can't wait. Now, if you want to go with a 3-bottle of any one varietal, you may do that. But what has been the real deal this weekend has been our 12-bottle set. Brace yourself, foodies. A 12-bottle set of these boutique wines is only $99.
Delivered.
Delivered, right? Because shipping and handling is included. And
Yeah.
it's on our maximum easy pay, 6. Now, if you want all white, you're getting 6 rosé and 6 of the Chardonnay. This is your Thanksgiving blend,
Yep, yep.
Thanksgiving box right here.
Sure.
If you want to get all red, you're going to get 6 of the Pinot Noir and 6 of that big, bold, lovely Cabernet. And then if you want to get what's been most popular all weekend, get the mixed.
Just get them all.
3 rosé, 3 Chardonnay, 3 Pinot Noir, and 3 Cabernet Sauvignon. Now, let me break down Easy Pay for you and tell you that in the 3-bottle set, you're looking at a $75 retail or $36 savings, or how much per bottle? $13 a bottle. If you go with the 12-bottle case, ordinarily at retail you'd pay $289. We're $190 less, or $8.25 a bottle.
It's a big deal.
It is a very big deal, but price is going to go away end of day today, so time is not on your side. Get this while the getting is good. Now, if you decide you want to go auto delivery, we'll send these exact same wines to you every 4 months for a year. Is
That's
that right?
That's right. Lock it in.
And you can lock it in and enjoy. Where does this wine get delivered? Take a look at our map of the United States. Any state that's shaded red,
41 states.
vintage wine delivers to. If you live in a white shaded state, make friends with someone in a
That's
red
it.
shaded state.
Or move.
Now, or move. I will tell you this: the newest state that we deliver to now is Oklahoma.
Right.
And we've always had Pennsylvania in that
Pennsylvania,
mix, so absolutely take care of it. Sean, what was that update? Okay, update. If you want it shipped immediately, in the 3-bottle, rosé, 400, Chardonnay, 100, Pinot Noir,
Wow.
100, and the Cabernet, 4 dozen. Now, if you want it shipped on 12/9 in the 3-bottle, rosé, 230, Chardonnay, 125, Pinot Noir, 160, and the Cab. Now, if you want it shipped now in the 12-bottle all white, 450. In the all red, 200 immediate ship. Mixed, most popular, I have 800 to go around. If you want the 12-bottle all white shipped in December, 175. All red in December, 150, and mixed in December, 250. Let's taste.
Oh boy. First up is our rosé.
I'm so excited. I tasted
Isn't this
these on
great?
Friday night, and they're
Oh.
great.
Great
now, I am
color.
not someone that typically likes a sweet wine, and
Yes.
this one changed my mind because it's not overly sweet.
It's not. It's delicate. You can get the strawberry, the kiwi
It's
out
light
of it.
and crisp.
But if you've had a White Zin, you've had a Moscato, you got to try this. It's the next notch up.
I like this a lot.
Isn't that great? Great way to welcome the crowd. You put
Serve
it out.
chilled. You got a nice
Icebreaker.
appetizer out for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. You got a fire going. Everyone's having a little rosé. It's just a nice way to get things started.
Yeah.
Then when you sit down for the big meal,
Oh, here's the big gun.
this is the Chardonnay you're going to serve with your roasted or fried turkey.
So this is, the Chardonnay is the most popular of all the white wines. We take extra care to make sure we've brought in a really good one, particularly heading into the Thanksgiving season. So this is perfect with turkey. Crisp, clean, a little pear, a little apple.
Not oaky.
It's not a big butter bomb, not too much oak on it. It's perfect for food.
That is delightful.
Isn't that great?
That is your Thanksgiving wine.
Yeah.
Then we get into reds. And if you're someone that has shied away from red, Brian taught me years ago that Pinot Noir is a great bridge wine into
That's
red.
it.
If you've always been a white wine drinker, try the Pinot Noir if you're going to venture into red, because this one is smooth and silky.
This is the sleeper in the set. It's the lightest of all the reds. You can see it's got kind of that cherry color, but Pinot, it's the aroma, it's the nose that makes Pinot a winner. It's got a little bit of earthiness in the taste on the mouth, which makes it pair well with food. If you have red wine lovers, I would put this one on the Thanksgiving table as well. I'd put the Chardonnay and the Pinot.
And the Pinot.
And you've got everybody covered.
And everybody's
no
this
complaints.
Is so finishes
Isn't
so
that nice?
smoothly and so silky.
Yeah.
And then finally, if you're doing I don't know, a prime rib roast.
Braised short ribs,
Braised beef
anything
short
like
ribs,
that. Look at that. Look
yes.
at the color of that.
Well, I would also cook with this wine.
Oh, yes.
Because
yes.
you know what? One thing that our dear friend Meredith Lawrence taught us years ago, she said, don't ever cook with a wine that
Never.
you would not also drink.
That's right.
Why would
Absolutely
you go
right.
out and buy a really pitiful wine and cook with it with your gorgeous food?
Yes.
Get your favorite drinking wine and cook with that.
So this is from B.R. Cohen. They do a great job with Cabernets. This is big and bold, but the sign of a well-made wine is it is smooth on the finish. It's got a little Merlot, a little Syrah blended
Velvet
in.
on the back end.
Isn't that great?
Really
Picture
lovely.
that with a fireplace.
Now,
right?
Brian, in addition to all of this, how about
Yes.
we throw in a little extra complimentary?
We brought a little extra to the game here.
Now, when you buy this wine, you're going to get a premium wine tasting passport at no additional charge. The retail value of this would be $120. You're not paying a dime for it today.
Nothing. It's in each of the sets, whether it's in the 3 or the 12. It's a complimentary tasting for 2. At any 4 of our 12 wineries, it's good for 2 years, and it's completely transferable. Give it to anyone. You're not headed to the West Coast in the next 2 years. You've got to have a family member, a friend.
Mail it to somebody
Somebody's out there.
who is, or give it to
Feel
a friend
free.
who's taking a trip.
We love to have the QVC folks come in and visit us and meet the people behind these wines.
So if you open this up, there are
12.
12 wineries.
All the way
if
from...
you go to one of these wineries and you show them this passport,
Yep.
whatever they're serving their guests that day, you get served
it.
for free. Once you have had your tasting, they'll put a check mark
Yep.
by their winery, and you can't go back to that
little
winery
passport
again.
stamp.
So go to one of the others, right?
Yeah, it's fabulous.
And this is really fantastic. 8,000 of these are gone. We are now last call in the Cabernet Sauvignon. And I will tell you, this price goes away end of day today. Get these wines. This is your harvest wine collection, and they're delightful. Brian, what a
it's
pleasure to
fabulous.
have you back.
Thank you, David.
Nice to see you.
Cheers.
So here is the answer to that head-scratching trivia question.
80?
How
Brian, what's your
many
guess,
gallons
Brian?
of wine?
What are you going to say? 80?
Brian says 80.
Well, according to our producer, who set this all up, it is 60. 60 gallons of wine per barrel. Now, each barrel contains about 740 pounds of grapes, 24 cases, 295 bottles, or 1,180 glasses. Now, I'll cheers to that. Thanks for playing along. A lot of you guessed it right in the chat. You are watching In the Kitchen with David. You know, we spent the whole month of September celebrating KitchenAid's 100th anniversary. We've got more KitchenAid tonight and a sale price. I should say today. It is Sunday. It's day.
All right, Miss Stacy, thanks so much. We do want to remind everybody that we've got a lot more coming your way. In fact, another hour and 25 minutes in our show today. Lots more coming your way. We've got Temptations around the bend. But right now, let's talk KitchenAid. And let's talk about the #1 best-selling mixer brand in the world. That's KitchenAid. And what we're talking about is their top-of-the-line 9-speed digital hand mixer. It comes along with the wire whisk, the blender rod, the dough hooks, and the turbo beaters. So this is that top of the line. If every brand has a good, better, best, this is best. And you're going to love that we've got it in a rainbow of colors. One thing we know to be true about a KitchenAid customer, they're true to their color. But one thing we also know to be true about a hand mixer customer is that you can choose a really crazy fun color if that's what you choose to do, because it's not likely an item you're going to leave out on your countertop. You're going to tuck it away under the cabinet. So when you do bring it out, why not bring out a big, fun, bold color if that's what you want to do, or match the ones you already collect. This is an extraordinary value. At retail, this is $93.31. We are $43.33 less. This is a big, big offer. I would tell you also it's 5 easy payments of only $10 each. Let's go through colors real quickly, and then we'll join Tina Varelli and we'll get busy. This is ice blue, baby. 600 in the ice blue. Then I've got it for you in crystal blue, $6.50. This is green apple, $4.30. Majestic yellow, $4.80. And this one is tangerine. Most limited, and how many? $3.40. Now let's come over here and show you the white at $600. The black, which is what I have in my kitchen, $6.50. Guava glaze.
Lovely.
$1,000 to go around. Red, popular, and then gloss cinnamon. And then, oh, the contour silver's up top. Oh, yeah, in the middle. And then contour silver, which is our most popular. You saw her for a brief moment there as I was doing colors. This is Tina Varelli. Nice to have you back, Sweet Pea.
Hello.
This is so exciting. Tina's been our KitchenAid representative for 3 years now. She's also the 2012 Pillsbury National Recipe Champion. This is an extraordinary mixer. This is, you used a KitchenAid hand mixer when you won the recipe
I did.
championship.
The Pillsbury Bake Off.
Which is so exciting.
Yes.
So what we're talking about is a really, really awesome machine that is packed full of great features.
So many great features, and this 9-speed digital hand mixer comes with all the bells and whistles. So starting up here, this is where you control everything with just the touch of your thumb. So it has a nice, easy on-off button. It has these arrows. That's how you increase and decrease the speed, and you can see what speed you're on with this bright white LED readout. There's even a little bump here. So without even looking, I can tell whether I'm increasing or decreasing my speed, and so fast I have whipped up that whipped cream. When you're ready to eject, you just press that ejector button and you're good to go. So inside this mixer, it's really, really important, is a DC motor. We know DC motors are lightweight, powerful, long-lasting, and quiet. If you were to run this next to a regular old supermarket brand, you would really hear that quality difference.
Right.
So let me show you all the beaters it's going to come with. So you're going to get those turbo beaters, and let me point out that these are our Turbo 2 beaters. It's an upgraded beater. It has a larger shaft here. It has a thicker gauge wire, and here, this coupler here is reinforced to really cut through your toughest cookie doughs, and I'm going to show you pulled pork. These are also stainless steel and dishwasher safe. You're going to get that Pro wire whip that I just used to whip the cream. You're going to get your stainless steel dough hooks. These are great for doughs, but also for flaking things like tuna fish and salmon. And this is your blender rod. And David, your mother used to make you milkshakes with that.
Yep.
I'm going to show you a dressing with that. So to change your beaters, you have 2 holes here. So you're going to take the beater that does not have a little round coupler. Let me show you them together. So do you see how one has a little collar on it and one does not? So the one with the collar goes in the larger hole here, and you just click it right in. There's a little picture there to help you. The reason one has a collar and one doesn't is so that when you turn it on, they're going to run in tandem and they're not going to bang into one another. So you just, right. So you just go right to the bowl, and that's really the beauty of a hand mixer. It's lightweight and it's portable. So whether you're mixing here, this is actually the glass bowl to the mini stand mixer. You can mix it up in a slow cooker that I'm showing you. You can go right into like a mason jar. So we're mixing up cream cheese, brown sugar, some toffee bits, a little bit of vanilla, a little cinnamon in there, and we're making a yummy whipped toffee caramel apple dip. Don't forget the caramel here. We're going to put some caramel in there, and then we're going to fold in some of that whipped cream that we already made.
Oh, nice.
So it's great for all those quick and easy kind of things that you just want to pull together. Put in some of that whipped cream, and I love that I can use both of those beaters to their best advantage. And this has 9 speeds. So at a very low speed, I'm going to be able to fold that together, and it's not going to beat all the air out of it. You have 9 speeds, so you have the very gentlest speed to the most powerful speed. So quick and easy to pull together all those wonderful fall treats.
Now, let's review colors again. Brian, Sean, how many are gone? 500 are gone. This is ice blue. Here's crystal blue. Green apple. Majestic yellow. Tangerine. Up top is the contour silver. Very popular. From there, we go to the white. Then the black. Then the guava glaze. The red. And finally, the gloss cinnamon. Now, real quick, this is your pulled pork, I believe, yes?
Yes, so this is the weeknight pulled pork. So you can cook the pork right in here. It gets a little dry rub on it. It cooks with a little vinegar and a little bit of bacon. We're using pork tenderloin because it's just easier to deal with on a weeknight. You want to take out the juices, and then you're going to shred it up and put the juices back in. So as long as it's warm and moist, you can pull chicken, you can pull beef, you can pull pork, all with your hand mixer right in your vessel.
And your favorite barbecue sauce, whether it's homemade or jarred or bottled.
Right, all right in there. So you're really saving so much time on a weeknight with dishes, with preparation, so you can just have more fun with your family.
Oh, smells so good. Let's wrap up on this and remind you that we've now taken orders for 700 of these are gone. We're going to check in with Stacy over in the Spooky Cook Nook.
Oh.
And she's going to get you updated on what's happening there. We're going to serve up some sandwiches, and we've got lots more in the kitchen coming your way.
Yeah, we're all decked out for Halloween. A lot of you asking about the Halloween wine stemless glasses. Again, you have to write the message on it, but they are available in the chat. I posted the item number. Also, our apron, our skeleton apron's available as well, as is everything you see here. But did you notice this? Speaking of the dessert of the month, brand new today from Cheryl's Cookies. This is the set of 30 holiday cookie cards. It's a hot pick on the day. What's great is you get 30 Cheryl's Cookies plus 30 cookie cards that you get to write to and from. Personalize your gift for the bus drivers, for the ladies at the vet office who always get Fluffy in on that emergency appointment, even if it was just Sniffles. Not Sniffles the dog, but Sniffles for Fluffy because he had a cold. Anyway, it's coming up in the show. Again, a hot pick. We are watching In the Kitchen with David. David, you're going to do something kind of cool here, brand new.
A brand new segment we're calling 5 and 5. If you want to find these items, you need to go to the In the Kitchen with David page on QVC.com, and you'll find that by searching Happy Dance in the search bar on QVC.com. And when you get there, scroll down a little further, and you're going to click on Shop the Sunday Show. When you do that, you're going to see these 5 items we're about to spend a minute on each. And the reason we're doing this is to let you know some additional items that are available on QVC.com that you may not realize are there unless you saw them. So we're going to give them a little bit of their time and zoom all the way through. We're going to begin with our SWIP spatula and whisk 4-piece stir and scrape utensil set. What's great about this is you're getting a whisk inside here with a little scraping tool. So this has a little scraping tool, so as you're whisking, you can also scrape the bowl and come around. When you need to, and you're getting 2 size whisks, and you're getting 2 size spatulas. But notice also these spatulas are notched so that I can now go in and clean my whisk thanks to those notches and get all that food out of the whisk. Now, you're going to get all 4 of these pieces for $22.50, but because everything's on 5 pay today, you've got 5 payments of $4.50. I've got green, I've got red, here's the blue, and here's your purple. Now we're going to move right into our second item. Remember, these are all available on QVC.com, and you can check them out, but get them right now because they're all on 5 pay. This is from Cook's Essentials, our multi-purpose heat-safe silicone gloves, available in medium, large, and extra large. So you're going to love these because they are safe to a temperature of 570 degrees. Taking a big, hot casserole pan out of the oven, taking a cast iron pan or a Le Creuset piece off the stove, which is fire engine hot, no worries, no concerns. We've got these for you in a choice of colors. Here is your red. I've got it in green. I have it for you in eggplant. And I finally have it for you in the blue. Medium or large. Well, they're available in medium or large, but in the green, only medium. So do know that extra large has sold out across the board. This is $24, but today it's 5 payments of $4.80. This is called our 5 and 5, where we just give you a quick look at 5 items that are available on QVC.com, but this is just 5 of thousands of items you could be finding in the cook category if you browse around a little on QVC.com. These are universal lids from Cook's Essentials. Stainless steel, splatterless lids, and they've got that beautiful little mesh inside there so they can breathe, allow steam to escape, but you don't end up with splatter all over your stovetop. Now you're going to choose either the square or the round. These are $19 or 5 payments of $3.80, which is pretty cool today. Now in that round, you're going to fit up to fit an 8-inch, a 10-inch, or a 12-inch pan. And if you are choosing the square, that will be able to use on a pan that is 9.5 square inches up to 11.5 square. Round is more limited. You can put these into the dishwasher for easy cleanup. And just to let you know, I'll hold one of these up and I'll look through it. We'll come in a little close. See that mesh? You can see me through the other side. That's because there are little holes in there. and that will allow the steam to escape, but not allow the grease or the red sauce to splatter all over your countertop. So 5 and 5, 1, 2, 3, here's number 4. This is from Kuhn. This is a sink caddy and knife scrubber and drying mat. So you're going to be able to enjoy a really easy way to get these to actually attach on the inside of your sink with suction cups. Then when you are cleaning spoons, you actually take the spoon and you put it right down in here. See these brushes? So you're going to stick that spoon down in there, and it's going to pull all the mac and cheese and all the sticky, gooey things that get caught and stuck on spoons when we're trying to wash them. You put all that in the dishwasher's never going to get that clean. This allows you to get it in there, scrape it, and then give you a place to leave it as it dries. There's also a little drying rack underneath here, so that will jut out a little bit so you can actually put glassware and things on there that you need to let drip into your sink. Now, we've got this available in colors for you. I have it in red. I have it in gray. Here's the white. And finally, here's the black. This is $19.98. That's 5 payments of only $4 each. And if you are a lover of Temptations, you are in luck because we have embroidered seasonal napkins, but only in one pattern, and fortunately enough, it's in Harvest. So if you collect any of the Harvest or Harvest colored Temptation pieces, or you don't collect Temptations at all, but just need some beautiful embroidered napkins, you're getting a set of 4 of these for $21 or 5 payments of $4.20. You do have that embroidered leaf, and you can see that it's embroidered and sewn all the way through. These are a blend of 48 poly, 43% cotton, 9% rayon. The backing on this is all polyester. These are machine washable, tumble dry. They take a cool iron, so you're going, or a warm iron, I should say. And this way you can get these all squared away for your Thanksgiving dinner table. You get a set of 4 in the offer, but with this great Easy Pay today, why not go and get 2 sets? Then you got service for 8, or get 3 sets, you got service for 12. So all this coming together for you. Oh, and the size on these, 17.5 by 17.5. They're big napkins. Really, really nice. So Stacy, this is just an example of 5 different items you can find if you go shopping on QVC.com. These are items that don't typically make air. So if you're looking for these items, go to my page on QVC.com, and you'll do that by searching Happy Dance. Scroll down to Sunday Show and shop the show, and you'll find our 5 and 5 items. So that's just a quick look at 5 different items. And while you're at QVC.com, scroll around for some other goodies. There's a lot there to choose from. These cookies are so good. Oh my word. So excited that Cheryl's Cookies are back with us. Set of 30 of these holiday cookie cards. Now, you're hearing the word card and you're probably thinking something that opens like this, right? This is called a cookie card, but it's actually more of a cookie box. But it's perfect for gift giving, and each little cookie card holds one of Cheryl's great cookies. Now, this particular set of holiday cookies was modeled after a set we offered last holiday season that blew out the door. We wanted to bring it back in and make it available and do it for you at a great one, at a perfect price today, and also put it on Easy Pay, 5 of them. We want to welcome in our brand new Cheryl's guest. Now, some of you may or may not have met her. She's done other food items on QVC, but she's now our full-time Cheryl's representative.
Hi.
Jennifer Kovich is here.
Hi.
And you're going to be seeing Jennifer on all things Cheryl's going forward.
I'm so excited.
So people know you are a busy mom
Yes.
and wife. You
Yes.
have 2 boys at home.
I do.
2 cookie lovers at home.
Yes.
If we count your husband, that's 3 cookie lovers at home.
Without a doubt.
And also, you are no stranger to our food business. You've been involved with our gourmet food programs for how long?
Oh, since 2009, 10 years.
Yeah, so 10 years. So when it came time to find a replacement for our dear and lovely Mary Eckenrode,
Yes.
we knew that Jen would be a perfect person for
Thank
the
you
job.
so much.
So welcome to Cheryl's.
Thank you.
And welcome to our show today.
I'm so excited. Thank
Nice
you
to
so
have
much.
you here. So this is very exciting because what we've done is we've put together holiday favorite cookies in their individual bags and now in their individual gift boxes.
Yes, we really wanted to give you something. We know that you have a lot of people on your gift list, so we wanted to give you an opportunity to really personalize an item for them. Write who it's to and from. Put this with the perfect cookie that you know that person is going to love in the perfect box that they're going to appreciate the most. But the best part is you're getting 8 different flavors in this configuration. And you're getting 9, because 3 of those are actually, you're getting 9 buttercream in all.
Which is always our favorite, right?
It is, absolutely.
Can I say real quickly, we're delivering
Yes.
these either November the 4th or December the 2nd. So all you're doing today, Jen, is reserving your set of cookies.
Yes.
We're not going to bill you for a single crumb until these actually ship out either in November or December, and already 250 sets are gone.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
November is more limited. December's more popular. Let's get busy with what's inside.
Okay, so starting right here, of course, we have the vanilla buttercream gingerbread cookie. If you've had this, then you know it's really wonderful and cake-like, never crunchy at all. And the ratio of that buttercream and that gingerbread could not be more perfect. Then we have the buttercream frosted chocolate mint cookie. It is finished with that Andes Candies crumble on top there. It is divine. Lovely as an after dinner dessert. Then we have David's favorite, Devil's Food chocolate cookie. Look, again, that ratio and that, those cocoa chips on top.
This is like someone took a whole pan of Devil's Food chocolate cake and cut cookies out of it. Then put chocolate frosting and little white and milk chocolate kisses on top.
Yep.
This is the best cookie on the face of the planet.
Excuse me, it really is. As soon as I got my box, this was the first cookie that I ate.
Let's sway a little bit. Let's sway a little bit.
Isn't that amazing?
All I need is a quart of milk and a box of these cookies and to be left alone for 15 minutes.
Ice cold milk, could you imagine? Oh my gosh, so good.
Okay, I could talk about that cookie all day, but there is more.
Yes,
okay,
there is. So you're going to receive 9 vanilla buttercream. We know it's one of our customer favorites. You're getting 3 of that Christmas red with those beautiful sprinkles, 3 of the white with the snowflake sprinkles, and then 3 of the green with those beautiful pearls on top. Then this is where it gets really exciting, because in this configuration, you're getting 2 QVC exclusive flavors. This is our peppermint white chocolate sugar cookie. You can even see those white chocolate chunks in there. Notice how it's so different in color there. And then of course we've topped it with peppermint candy inside and on top. Then we have that cocoa marshmallow cookie. Real pieces of marshmallow, cocoa and chocolate chips throughout that whole cookie. It is divine. Then we have our classic cookies. We have our chocolate chip cookie and of course our oatmeal raisin cookie with those plump California juicy raisins.
Now, come over here if you will, please, ma'am. So let's talk about what you call a cookie card, but I don't want anyone to be misled.
Right.
These are little cookie boxes. Now, if you look at this, now they're going to ride flat and you're going to fold them together, right?
Yes.
Now, then you're going to take a cookie.
That's right.
Like this one, all wrapped up. Pop it inside the little box.
That's right.
Close him up, and look what they did on the other side.
Look at that.
Now you can. Now this is gifts for your children's classmates at school.
Right. Yes.
Maybe it's for the neighbors. It's for all the coworkers, all the different people you want to remember at the holidays. And then there is a box or a card for every cookie in the box in the set.
Yes. So this is the card, and that's what we love about this. You know what my boys started doing when my oldest was in first grade is he would get a large box of Cheryl's cookies. He would walk around the school and literally give a cookie to every single teacher at the school. They know him so well now because of these cookies.
He's the cookie kid.
But now he can personalize it because on the back side he can write who it's to and from Carter or Miles. And that's what we love, is it makes it so personal. You know, and think about all the stocking stuffers that you want to fill, or the people that you tend to forget, everyone in the school office, in your office parties. If you want to go around, even Secret Santas. I love this for a gift for Secret Santa. Let someone know that you're really thinking of them and put a smile on their face.
So you get 30 cookies and 30 of the little boxes.
Yes.
All right. Now, you also will have 2 ship weeks to choose from here, November 4th or December the 2nd. Sean, how many are gone now? 1,800 sets are gone.
Thank you.
This was based on a cookie collection we did last year this time, which blew out the door.
It did.
We wanted to bring this back in with some of your favorites, our favorites, my favorites, and also 2 exclusive cookies, that peppermint sugar cookie and then the chocolate marshmallow cookie.
Yes.
But these are amazing. What's really fun about these cookies is that they are so soft.
Yes.
And they're made with quality ingredients.
They are. They're made with fresh ingredients that you have in your pantry or in your refrigerator. Honestly, we wanted to give you a cake-like experience. You will never have a cookie unless we have our shortbread cookies, which we don't in this mix, that is not going to be crunchy. These are cake-like. These are moist. They're made with real butter, farm fresh eggs. You're looking at the gingerbread cookie here that has molasses and brown sugar. And you know, this is exactly what I find when I go down the kitchen. I'm always finding someone sneaking cookies out of the freezer.
Or you
out
find
of the box.
crumbs on the countertop. Yeah.
Who had the cookies?
Who was in the cookies?
That's right. But that's what we love about Cheryl's is it's about those moments, getting everyone, filling their tummies, making them feel great, making them feel special, starting a tradition maybe in your home. Or, and we love this. This is my personal favorite, is this Andy's candy coated
So you
cookie.
got chocolate and mint.
Oh, yeah.
That's your fave?
I love it. I like the freshness that you get, the nice crispness, but I also I appreciate that this is a nice moist cookie, and then you get that candy coating on top and that mint infused buttercream. It is divine.
Well, I can tell you, I have a neighbor here in Pennsylvania, and Beth and her husband and children are so lovely to help me out with packages when I'm not at home and whatnot. I routinely send Cheryl's to their house, just as a thank you. And when I'm not sending Cheryl's over the summer, I sent burgers from Mastelli, and then I sent hot dogs at one point from Kansas City, because they're just so lovely. They're a lovely family, and they're wonderful neighbors. And when you find wonderful neighbors, you hold on to them with both hands and show them how much you care.
Yeah, that's
but
nice.
this is what's great, because now, when you need to remember someone, you've got the perfect way to do that. Whether it's a single cookie in its own box, or the whole box. So when I give to Beth and her family, she got a lot of kids.
Oh, yeah.
I give her the whole box.
Oh, of course.
Because that way, and I always get the sweetest text messages. She was like, the kids, and when she says the kids, she said, and when I say the kids, I mean all of us.
Yes.
We all loved them.
You turn into a kid when you eat Cheryl's. There's just something about it. It's sweet, it's delicious. It's unlike any other cookie that you will ever have, and it almost turns you into a kid again, right?
Well, we are shipping these either in November or December. The November date is November 4th, and the December date is December 2nd. Sean, what was that update you gave me? 3,000 are gone now.
Oh, thank you.
If you're just tuning into to QVC and In the Kitchen with David because you're just home from church and lunch, which is great, take a look at what we're offering. This is Cheryl's Cookies. 30 of them with these little gift boxes per cookie. Isn't that sweet? With a little to from on the back, and it's all different artwork.
It is. And I love the fact that it's not all Christmas. If you have Jewish friends, give them the season's greetings or the happy holidays or winter wishes. We love that. It's not just about one holiday.
Exactly.
Feel free to give this to many of your different friends.
Remembering everybody during the holiday season.
Absolutely.
You want to go through the cookies that are inside
Yes,
again?
so you're going to receive 8 different flavors, starting right here with 3 of each. So you're getting 3 of the vanilla frosted buttercream gingerbread cookie, 3 of the Andy's Candies cookie coated chocolate mint cookie.
Yum.
Then you're going to receive 3 of these Devil's Food chocolate cookie, David's favorite.
My most favorite, best cookie on the planet.
Absolutely it is. And then you'll receive 9 of your traditional classic vanilla buttercream cookie,
Which are
3
a close
separate
second.
flavors. Yes,
Close
yeah,
second.
exactly. And then 2 exclusive to QVC flavors, white chocolate peppermint cookie. That is outrageously good. White chocolate chunks inside there. And then you can see this one, the cocoa marshmallow. See those pieces of marshmallow right inside there?
It's almost like a s'more cookie.
It is. It's a s'more cookie. Heat that up in the microwave, add a little bit of ice cream. Oh my gosh. And then then you're also going to receive 2 of our classic cookies. This chocolate chip cookie, which has 3 different kinds of milk chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, and Belgian chocolate. Then those oatmeal cookies with those California raisins that when you bite into them, you get like a nice little burst of juice from those juicy raisins inside.
And every cookie is individually wrapped in a cello bag, and then you get these little cookie boxes with the to from. Now, when the boxes arrive in the box, they are flat.
They're flat.
You open them up, you pop them together, and then you just tuck the cookies down inside.
That's right.
You buy one set of these cookies and you got 30 individual little remembrances.
That's right,
Yeah.
absolutely. Think stocking stuffers, think doctors, teachers, mailmen,
Can I
women.
tell you now, 4,200 sets are gone.
Thank you all
very,
so much.
Very busy.
Thank you.
Hey, welcome to Cheryl's Cookies.
Thank you, I'm
Looking
so
forward
excited.
to working with you. That'll be exciting.
Thank you.
So this is M65805. Stay on the line, and we're going to head over to Temptations. See you soon, my dear. And if you see cookie crumbs on Tara Tesher's face, there's good reason for that. I might have handed off a s'more cookie to her. And she's here with something that is perfect. I don't know what, now I know in the southeastern United States, you all been hot as a match. But everywhere else in the country, it has cooled off significantly.
I love it. The morning is the best.
Tara Tesher
Hello,
is
my
here.
friend.
Hi, sweetie.
Mwah.
And
Hello.
just last night, I had soup
You
And
did.
It was so lovely for dinner.
You would have needed our soup and sandwich.
Exactly. So if you're looking to have soup and sandwich, we've got the perfect choice for you from Temptations. Tara is the designer. She's the president, the CEO, the head honcho. This is what it's all about. This is a very popular silhouette, and we've done it in some of our favorite colors and patterns.
We have, and we've done it in our dinnerware, our full dinnerware sets. And what we heard loud and clear was you wanted some of those everyday staple pieces that you could grab where you don't have to take down all of your dinnerware, but you have your platter, you have your plate, you have that beautiful soup bowl that goes along with it. And David, just by combining the two, you now have a great way to either do a hot soup, a cold salad, anything that you need to heat up. Get rid of that metal cookie sheet. Put the nuggets for the kids on here and heat it right in the oven. You're going to receive 2 of these beautiful teardropped, what I call salad plates, but they're also little platters, so think about it like that. And then, of course, the soup bowls are also included, which I love. They have the little tab here, 16 ounces in total capacity, 2 of those, and of course, everything's going to nest. So if you're picking up more than one set, you can absolutely nest them and tuck them away.
And when you need to wash them, tuck them into the dishwasher.
Yes, perfect.
This is so perfect, so easy, and they're so,
Aren't they awesome?
great for this time of year. Chilies and soups and stews.
Yes.
Ree Drummond was here earlier with her cookbook, and she had chicken and dumplings.
I saw you dig into that.
Oh.
I did.
I didn't want to be rude, but I want to put my whole face in it. All right, so let's go through Old World first.
Yes.
This is Holiday, $4.50 left. This is Poinsettia, brand new, $6.50 left. Here's Old World Green, the color that started it all. Old World in the red, Old World in the cranberry. Now jump down here, I've got Old World in spice. One of our most popular colors in Old World is blue, $6.50 to go around. Here's what Tara collects, the confetti.
Love.
$4.50 left.
Wow.
Here's black in Old World. This is the color I collect, the brown.
You needed that last night.
I totally did. Although I did get out a great big mixing bowl to put it in.
Of course you did.
Not a big mixing bowl, like a medium
Yeah,
size.
sure. Truth
And
comes out.
then, well, that way I didn't have to make as many trips back to the stove.
Yes.
All right, here it is in the Old World eggplant.
That's it for Old World.
And that's it for Old World.
Yes. Then we have floral
But
lace
if you
down
want
front.
holiday, now $3.50 left.
Wow.
A moment ago it was $4.50.
It's
All
so
right?
beautiful.
That's going quickly. And I'm going to guess if this sells out, we don't see it again before Christmas? Or
I
is there a
don't
reorder?
know. I don't know, actually, to be honest.
There might
I don't
be a
know off
reorder
the top of my head.
in
There
the
might
pipeline?
be. There
Yeah.
might be. We just finally got everything back in stock and debuted 3 new colors.
Got it.
So I'm not
All right.
sure what we have coming in.
All right, so let's take a look here. I mean, the long story short is if you see something you need, get it while the getting is
Usually.
good. Here is your floral lace in the red. Isn't that pretty? Floral lace in eggplant. This is floral lace in the light blue. $2.50 left to go around here. Yeah, Carolina beat Georgia Tech yesterday. Hello. And then here is floral lace in the cranberry. Here is festive,
New today.
brand new today.
Yay.
600 of these left to go around. Here's floral lace in the green, floral lace in the black, floral lace in the chocolate, floral lace in the fall, floral lace in spice, and what is always our most popular floral lace color is this beautiful inky, grapey blue. Now, fewer than 700 left in that blue.
Want to put it to work?
700 sets are gone now. If you want Holiday Old World, now 200 are left to go around. What do you have in that in there, my
French
dear?
onion soup.
Well, I was
Are you
hoping you'd say
kidding?
that.
I mean, here's what I love about these pieces. Not only do they go in the oven up to 500 degrees.
I got your door.
Thank you. So you can tuck them under the broiler, but all of your ooey gooey warm soups, as David mentioned, your chilies, your mac and cheese. This is why I designed it. For me, this is the perfect duet. Having the ability to have that great 16-ounce bowl with that beautiful serving tray, and I love what you're doing. Pick it up, and now it's mobile. It's portable. You can take it on the go, but you're not taking down all of your dinnerware.
Well, I also wanted to flip it around because look at the sandwich, the size sandwich you can put on here. So you've got the big bowl of soup, you've got the sandwich, you're getting 2 trays, 2 bowls for this crazy price of $24.75. Yes, because everything's on 5 pay or better today. This is 5 payments of $4.95. And how many gone now, Sean? Over 1,000 of these are
Finally
now
got them
gone.
back.
Finally got them
All
back
right, so
in
look what
stock.
else we did. We have greenhead lobster coming up. What I love about this is you don't have to get out your fine china. Temptations is your fine china. So the fact that you can put those beautiful lobster tails and then keeping cold things colder longer, go ahead and chill that bowl, and now you can have it as your salad bowl. And I love the capacity story there because I love the personalization, and I love, again, the portion control
And
story.
I love the green apple slaw
Oh,
on top
of
of that
course you
salad.
do. Can't take any credit. That's our style. stylish. But
Very
even
fancy.
baking in here, right? You saw the KitchenAid hand mixer. Mix right in that bowl. Bake these. Look at this beautiful baked bread. This is actually a cake. But everything comes out, even heating all the way around, and no hot spots. Love that.
It's a holiday with Tara.
Oh, it is?
And the holiday just sold out.
Oh, well,
All
it was
right.
a short-lived holiday.
So holiday has sold out.
But
I'm
we
going to send that this way.
We still have poinsettia. Can I show that?
Yes, we do still
Okay,
have poinsettia.
great.
And that is brand new today,
Yes.
and by the way.
Yes. Here's what we love about the poinsettia too, and we hear it time and time again, is that a lot of you have this kind of motif in your kitchen. So it doesn't necessarily scream poinsettia. You and I both know it's poinsettia. So again, think about that also. Maybe you don't want to commit to a full set of holiday dishes. This is such a great picking up a couple of sets of these, and then you have that kind of festive spirit without having to have full sets there. So look, everything will stack, everything will nest if you're picking up more than one set.
Now, $5.50 left in the poinsettia. I also have Old World in the green. Here's Old World in the red. Want to pick up this for holiday? Perfect. That'd be lovely. Here's Old World in your cranberry. Old World in the spice. Old World blue, one of our most popular, and now fewer than 500. Old World in confetti. 300 left.
Love it.
All the colors of
Just
Old
saying.
World included there. Here is your Old World in the black. Old World brown. And Old World in the eggplant. Closest to Tara on the bottom shelf there, we're going to begin with that beautiful cobalt blue.
Love.
$3.50. Next to that is the fall. Beneath that is spice. Then we move over to black, which is here. Beneath that is the chocolate. Then brand new today is festive in Old World. Now remember, this is your holiday festive, so and 400 are left. You got the red and the green on the inside, the green around the rim, and the red down below. Beneath that is the floral lace green, floral lace light blue, 200 left, floral lace in the cranberry, floral lace in the red, and floral lace in the eggplant. As we wrap this up, we'll tell you 2,800 of
Can I
these
share
are now
one
gone.
thing with you?
Yeah, real
You
quick.
didn't know about this. These are dips that we're going to be launching next Sunday, and I would like you to be the first one to try it. Would you like to try some cheddar bacon cheesy dip?
Yeah. You're gonna be offering dips?
Yes, we are.
Selling
A
dips.
set of 6. This is just one of the dips. Be honest, I didn't tell him ahead of time because I wanted
my.
his total reaction.
It's really, really good.
So I'm a dip girl or I'm a guacamole girl. He knows that because we entertain quite a lot together.
I do have a question, though.
Tell me.
Only serve them cold, or can you heat these?
You can heat them. You
That'd be
absolutely
great
can heat
heated.
them. Talking of great heated, how about some spunky spinach? That's another one.
Oh.
Just 2 out of the ones. We talk about spunky spinach. Here you go. Aren't they delicious?
I really
Sour
like
cream,
them.
mayonnaise. You can do them light with
Do they right frozen?
yogurt. No, they're a dip packet. You add the
And you
ingredients.
mix.
Yes.
Oh, you add the sour cream or the
So
whatever.
you'll see those on the big cook event. I'm excited.
Great.
Thanks.
That's a week from today.
Yeah.
Awesome. Still to come from Mark Charles. Brand new today. Copco. These are the storage turntables. Basically, a lazy Susan for your things under the sink, in the cabinet, in the pantry, wherever you might be. So all that coming together for you at a really fantastic price. You get 2 of them, a 12-inch and an 18-inch diameter one. And they have little non-skid mats on the inside, which is where your color comes in. 3 color choices to choose from. We'll tell you more about them coming up. No more of that craziness in the cabinet, right? All right, moving along now and talking about making food last longer. When you can make the food last longer, you're not throwing it away. You're not throwing cash in the trash. And that means we're saving you money in the kitchen, and we do it with the Food Saver. This is the Food Saver Flow 2-in-1 food preservation system. It's super easy to use. It also has this little adapter that will help you work with some of the containers that you will have coming with this set, as well as some of the fresh Saver bags that you can reuse over and over again. This ordinarily at retail is over $200. Today we're $101.81 less. Let's welcome in Lisa Brady, who's going to show us how we can save money while we're saving our food.
You bet.
Talk to
That's
us
what
about
it's all
this.
about. So I love that we're giving you everything that you need in this entire pack-up. So this is the 2-in-1 Flow food preservation system. That means it does long-term storage and it does short-term storage. So we're giving you everything that you need here. So if you can see here, like you said, David's got the retractable handheld for those zipper bags. But if you look down here, we're also giving you the 5-quart vacuum seal bags. Over here, you can see we're giving you 5-gallon zipper bags and 6-quart zipper bags. Then we're giving you that 10-foot long roll to customize your bags, the lunch leftover container and the bottle stopper. All included, don't forget, All of the bags are reusable over and over and over.
Now, every time you open your fridge and you throw food away, you're throwing cash away. Let's show you first how much you're saving on this machine.
Okay.
Then we're going to get busy showing you how you can save in your kitchen.
Sure, let's do
now,
that.
Here's a quick look at it. If you went to retail to buy separately all of the components that we're including today in our Food Saver Flow 2-in-1, $200.77. We are $98.96 our price, meaning we're saving you over $101 off this price. That's crazy. 6 easy payments on your credit card? Oh yeah, you betcha. So all of this coming together in that great stainless steel, but now let's talk about how we throw money away in the kitchen.
Okay.
You open up the fridge because you're making a list before you go to the supermarket.
Right.
And you see that all your strawberries have put on a fur coat
Yeah.
because they've gone bad.
They're winterized.
So what you've done is you're going to throw those away and you're going to go back to the store and you're going to buy more strawberries.
Right.
And then the next week you're going to eat maybe a half of them and
Right.
then they're going to grow coats again and
Exactly.
there you are. What if you put them inside your Food Saver container?
Right.
Big difference.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing, David. Everything that we eat, whether we're putting it in the fridge, the freezer, the pantry, doesn't matter. It has a shelf life.
Sure.
Everything that you eat has a shelf life. What we're saying is vacuum seal it by removing the air and extend that shelf life to help your food last up to 5 times longer. Now what I'm doing here is you saw me open this up. That was the sound of freshness. Now what I'm doing is I'm vacuum sealing the strawberries in there. I like to use the container that comes with because now you're not crushing them, but look at the power. I can lift this up. That's the power of that vacuum seal. Then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna stop it and you can see there's a little dimple on the top of the lid. That means you vacuum seal it. So no longer are you gonna come and find your strawberries looking like that. At least you're gonna be able to get to them before they go bad.
Exactly. Now, if you're going to be buying steaks in the family pack or when they're on sale at your butcher, you need a way to be able to store them. We're going to show you how easy that is.
Right. And here's what I love, David. With this machine, we are giving you everything. So right now I'm vacuum sealing a steak. So whether you're buying, buying in bulk and there's 5 or 6 in a row that you can vacuum seal 1 or 2 or 3 in a bag. But if you don't vacuum seal, what happens is freezer burn starts to set in 72 hours. That's the moisture coming out of the food. Then this steak then becomes trash. And you might as well just throw your cash in the trash if you're not vacuum sealing it. Now look how easy that was. So here's what I want to show you real quick. This machine has everything. We've got that extra wide window here. We've got a long sealing bar. You literally just press this bar here and it seals your bags. All right, if you look up in here, we've got a long wide sealing strip, but we also have another sealing strip at the bottom, which we have our express bag maker. So you've got literally everything that you need here, all in this one machine.
Now, let's talk a little bit about buying in bulk and how much you can save, because this is really where this machine begins to be meaningful to you.
Yes.
When you realize that a family of 4, on average, will spend about $195.40 at the supermarket. If you're buying things at a warehouse club or when they're on sale in your market and you food save them, in 1 week, in 7 days' time, your family has saved $61.16. Holding on this graphic for a moment. After a month, what if you had an extra $265 in your checking account?
Nice.
Just for whatever you wanted to use it for.
Yeah.
And after a year's time, I don't know, long about December when Ho-Ho Claus is coming.
Yeah.
And you had an extra $3,179, would that be helpful for your family?
Super meaningful.
Or would you use that money to maybe take the family on a dream vacation or put a down payment on a new car? This is the kind of real money you can save when you buy, when things are on sale or when they are sold in bulk.
Yes.
Here's a quick example.
Right, so we went to our local grocery store here in Westchester, Pennsylvania, and we bought the regular size family pack of chicken. It's $3.99 a pound. Right next to it, in the larger family pack, all right, it was $1.99 a pound, sorry. So that was an immediate 50% savings. That is money back in your pocket. But here's what happens. The grocery store guy thinks you're gonna go home and you're just gonna put it in your freezer in a freezer bag that is not a food saver bag. And then here's what happens. All of those ice pellets, that's the moisture coming out of the food. What if you take those same chicken breasts and you vacuum seal them, all right? I season mine and then vacuum seal it. These are gonna keep 2 to 3 years in your freezer. You're not gonna throw these out. By the time you go to pull them out, they're gonna be perfect for cooking up and eating.
This is why we love this kind of system, and you're saving over $101 when you buy it today at our special price. Now, taking a look inside the freezer here, Grab the corn on the cob from your side.
Okay, if I can see which is.
Yeah. Which corn on the cob would you rather make for your family on a given night for dinner? Now, this was put in a freezer bag.
Yeah.
This was done in Food Saver. Which one looks better and more appetizing? Clearly, there's no contest.
And you can drop that right in simmering water, David. Don't forget, any of our bags are reusable over and over and over,
How about strawberries?
Yeah, no comparison.
Yeah, I mean, those are all frosted little strawberry pellets, and
Yeah.
these are rich, red, gorgeous, ready to roll strawberries.
Yeah.
And then finally, broccoli.
Yeah.
There's your broccoli.
I mean, this, you literally would just have to throw this out.
No way.
It's like having ice. It's not even edible.
And think about all that money you paid for it,
Yeah.
which is now garbage. I mean, would you drive down the highway at 60 miles an hour and throw $100 bills out the window?
No.
Of course not.
No.
Why would you throw hundreds of dollars into the garbage every year?
You know what, David,
do
too,
it.
the other thing I love is, I'm a busy mom, so how about food prep? Chop up all your vegetables, vacuum seal them so you've got omelets for the entire week. All you have to do is you come down in the morning, get dressed. All I have to do is take this out of my fridge, put it in a pan with some eggs, and I've got breakfast. I didn't have to spend the time to chop it, wash it, do all that stuff. I'm prepping ahead of time, whether it's meals or just my, vegetables and stuff for meals. It's perfect.
You
for
can
that.
also come downstairs and crack a couple eggs in this, seal it back up, shake it,
Ah, aren't you
and
smarty
pour it all
pants?
into the skillet.
Love it, love it.
Little omelet mix right there. All right, so, but you would have to clean those thoroughly before you use them again with all that egg inside there. This is K49546. Stay on the line here. Lisa, thank you as always. Great
Thank
to
you,
see
David.
you. Good to have you back.
Love you.
And let's head off and talk about, let's remind you about our one-day only priced item. We brought in 22,000 of these microfiber sponge sets. I have 6,000 left. Blue, green, gray, or terracotta. Terracotta is the most limited, so be sure and stick around. We're going to take you shopping for that and a whole lot more in these final 40 minutes of our show. Stick around, but right now we're going to take you to the coldest waters off the coast of Maine and bring you some wicked good lobster. Yeah, we are. That's not a good New England accent, not even close. This is M65841. We're talking about greenhead lobster. We're talking about 6 or 12 of these 5 to 6 ounce tails. I should say 6 or 12 of the 5 to 6 ounce tails, not saying that very well. And it comes along with a tub of Kate's butter. Joining us is our new greenhead guest. This is Nicole Gaffney. She is a chef and a seafood expert.
Hello.
Nice to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is exciting. So we're talking about a very special lobster product.
Yes, we are.
Because Greenhead treats these in a very special way, and they do something with these lobsters once they're captured.
Yes.
Before they freeze them, just for QVC to make
Yeah.
them even easier to eat. Tell us about that.
Exactly. So it's called HPP, or high pressure processing, and it's a proprietary method that we've developed just for QVC that uses high pressure water to release the meat from the shell so that it pops out instantly. And it also cleans it. I'm going to show you right
Now
here.
take a look right here.
Watch.
Now watch that entire piece of lobster meat come out in one piece.
Look at that.
Now, how many times have you had to take a hammer and chisel to your lobster tail and then had to pick through the shell to get out your lobster meat?
Exactly.
No more, not with this great method, because what they're doing is they're shooting that water at high pressure, into the lobster tail before they freeze it. And then once they freeze it, that lobster is going to come out much more easily once you cook it. Now, let's talk a little bit about this lobster. This is Maine certified lobster.
Certified Maine lobster.
We also have a little
exactly.
videotape, so we're going to show you where this lobster is actually caught, and here we are off the coast of Maine.
Yeah, we're located right in Stonington, Maine, which is the lobster capital of the world. And if you've never had true certified Maine lobster before, you are really in for a treat, because lots of people can tell you that their lobster is from Maine, but unless it's certified, you really don't know. And actually, David, under here, if you want to grab this, we have the certification.
Oh, sure.
So you can show everyone. The fishermen and the lobstermen there, they have to have this certification in order to be able to catch the lobsters from a very specific region. So just like you have Champagne can only come from that very small region in Champagne, France, or Kobe beef in Japan.
Real Champagne. Right?
Exactly. We're talking real Maine lobster here. And if you think there's not a difference, David, there is. There really is. The flavor is unbeatable. It's so sweet. It's so succulent. It is unlike any other seafood on the planet, lobster or not.
Now, let me tell you that there are lots of different ways that you can order this. Now, you're going to be able to order first 6 or 12 of these 5 to 6 ounce tails. And if you order 6 tails, you get 1 tub of butter. If you order 12 tails, you get 2 tubs of the butter. Now, you're going to choose to have them delivered either immediately, November 4th or December the 2nd. If you're choosing November or December ship weeks, you don't pay a dime today. We're not going to bill you until they actually ship. But let me tell you what I have available in each of those ship opportunities. In immediate, 6 count, only 1,000. Immediate 12 count, 300. November 6 count, 600, and November in the 12 count, 180. And December in the 6 count, 1,400, and December in the 12 count, 400 left to go around. You may also do auto delivery, locking this in and getting it delivered every 4 months for a year. There's a stock up and save if you go with the larger tail count of $33. Again, this is Maine certified. Now, you melt this butter down.
Yes, you
and
can
then
melt
your
it right in
lobster
the
takes
tub.
a little swan dive right into the butter. Check that out.
Good. It's my favorite way to eat lobster because it's so good on its own. Is just lobster steamed or boiled and dunked into that butter. This is Kate's butter. It's from Maine. It's farm fresh. It's made in small batches. It's just as delicious, just as high quality as the lobster itself.
Stacy Lou, come get some lobster, girl.
Please come taste some lobster, Stacy. I know you're gonna love it.
Well, I know she does. And her
Yes.
boys tasted this lobster when they were visiting QVC one time. Now they have a taste for lobster.
Yeah.
Her very young sons, who now have a taste for this
That
delightful
could get
lobster.
you into trouble.
Now, talk to
Dig
us,
in.
as Stacey's coming out, talk to us about
Sure.
cooking methods.
Sure, so you can cook lobster a bunch of different ways. For me, like I said, my favorite, because it's such a special protein, is just to boil it or to steam it. You're looking at about a minute per ounce, but you can also butter poach it, you can grill lobster, you can broil it, you can stuff it, you can make lobster rolls, you can put it over pasta. Tell me how that tastes. Maine certified Maine lobster.
What I love about it, it's so sweet.
So sweet.
It's so fresh.
Yeah.
Not fishy at all. And I like how tender it is. It's not a rubbery lobster
Yes.
tail. Like sometimes when you go to a restaurant, higher quality can be very rubbery and chewy.
Yeah.
This starts to melt in your mouth. It's so tender. And then the butter.
Exactly.
Right, David?
I love the butter.
The
What's not
butter.
good dunked in butter?
I mean, you just can't go wrong. And you're
Really.
right. My boys had lobster tail for the very first time here in the show. David called them out during a presentation. And ever since, we've gone to a couple restaurants. They want to get lobster tail on the menu.
And then there's that market price.
And right. But so the one time we did it, and what happened was they were like, "This isn't as good as what we had at your
There
work,
you
Mom."
Exactly.
And I was like,
And
"Why
we just
spend all
paid
that
a
money?"
$1 billion for it.
Right.
When we could do it at home.
Right. A lot of people sell those Caribbean lobster tails, which are good, but they're a little more like shrimp. The Maine lobster, it's unlike anything else. It really is.
Well, what you
It's
need
so
to know about
special.
Nicole, Nicole's been involved with the seafood industry her whole life.
I have.
Yeah, so I mean, she's grown up in the seafood industry,
Yes.
so there's probably not anything about the seafood industry she doesn't know. And one thing that we know to be true about lobster is priced based on supply and demand.
Exactly.
Right?
Always changing.
And as the holidays draw closer, if you go out to a restaurant, you decide, well, I'm going to treat myself to lobster tonight. And you open the menu and you go down to where it says lobster and you follow your finger across to the price and it says market price. Fake an illness, close the menu, and get out of the restaurant. They're about to
true.
take all of your money.
True, it really is.
Because what's happening is they're going to charge you whatever it costs them to get the lobster, and then whatever their markup is on top of that.
Right.
When you order today, you're locking in your price. You know what you're paying.
Absolutely.
And that's important
It's
to
very
realize.
important.
Thank you, Stacey.
It's very
Thank
important.
you.
And we have the holidays coming up. This makes not only an incredible gift. I mean, talk about the ultimate foodie gift for someone that you know in your life that just loves food and loves to
New
cook.
Year's Eve lobster.
Exactly. Or my family is Italian. We do the Feast of the Seven Fishes. To have lobster on the table for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, it's so
Lovely.
special to
So
serve to your
nice.
family.
And this would be the quintessential New Year's Eve or New Year's Day
Champagne,
dinner.
a little
champagne, lobster, or surf and turf,
yeah.
where you serve this with the filet.
Absolutely.
Oh.
David, I used to be a caterer and a personal chef, and the #1 most requested meal from my clients was surf and turf. I can't tell you how much time I spent wrestling with those lobsters to get the meat out of the tail so that my customers didn't have to. If I knew about greenhead lobster from QVC back then, it would have saved me so much time.
I am going to challenge you, my new friend.
Okay.
My friend, my seafood expert friend, who is now our greenhead lobster
Yes.
guest. If you don't already have a public figure Facebook page, I want you to get one.
Okay, I have one.
And I want you to come up with some easy lobster recipes for
Absolutely. I have some on my blog already, absolutely.
Perfect. What is your blog?
ColeyCooks.com,
Say it again.
C-O-L-E-Y. Coley, that's my nickname, short for
Coley.
Nicole, C-O-L-E-Y. ColeyCooks.com. I have lobster rolls. I have
And
a
how do
lobster
we find
corn
you on
chowder.
Facebook?
I'm Coley Cooks on Facebook. I'm Coley Cooks on Instagram. Pinterest,
So
Twitter,
put some of those recipes
all
on your
them.
Facebook page
Absolutely,
too.
I will.
We would love it.
For
We would
sure.
love it. The more simple, the better.
Definitely, of course.
All right, so we're looking forward to having and seeing more of you. Having you back and
Absolutely,
seeing more
yes.
of you. All right, we're going to head over and talk about Le Creuset. Yes, I'm going to make my way this way.
Thank you.
Good to see you, my friend. All right, now, Greg Shockley is here with Le Creuset. Good to have you back, sir. A chef, a caterer, a dad of a grown boy now who's out on his own.
Can you believe it?
I tell you what, I remember when that little boy was very little.
And a great husband.
You're also a good
left
husband.
that part out.
You're a good husband. Your wife Liz is a lucky gal. Hey, this is K49690. This is what I like to call the starter piece of Le Creuset.
Yeah.
Because this is $79 and change. 5 easy payments on your credit card. But before we get into what this is, tell us about Le Creuset.
Now, Le Creuset started in 1925. It's the iconic cast iron brand. You know, they were first ones to ever bring colored enamel cast iron to the market. You know, and ever since, I mean, look, Julia Child, you know, she was famous for, you know, all of her French techniques and cooking. Chefs around the world and home cooks all around the world have really made this just a family heirloom cookware. And the reason is that it'll last a lifetime. And now, David, if you look at this particular piece, like you said, this is a great kind of starter piece if you're, you know, new to Le Creuset or it's your first piece. This is the kind of piece that you can literally use every single day. Whether it's the grill or the griddle that we have right here, it's the perfect size to kind of keep on your stovetop to make your eggs, sear off your chicken, do a stir fry. And certainly like right here where I'm grilling our steaks, this happens to be the grill one right here. Look at those awesome grill marks. You get that great char that you really, really want to help develop your flavors on your meats. And this is great for the steak. So this is just gonna really give that outdoor flavor to the steak. But either one, if you take a look on here, this is not raw cast iron. This is our proprietary black enamel cast iron here. Maintenance free, no seasoning necessary. It's ready to go right out of the box. You don't have to do anything to it. So it's super easy. It cleans up quick and it's great. And the great thing, lastly, David, about cast iron, it retains heat like nothing else you're ever gonna cook with, and we'll go into that later.
Let me take you through your color choices, and I will tell you also that pepper got after me. That's why I was
Oh, that's
coughing.
okay.
No, it's really fine. And it's a beautiful steak. It's just the pepper got up my nose. This is your griddle. This is your grill. Now, Sean, you said we're more limited in the grill. Now, I have it for you in these following colors, and they're beautiful. This is the marine blue. This is cassis. This is flame, the very first color ever at Le Creuset, and that's limited in both choices. This one is the palm. Here it is for you in Provence. This is Caribbean. Marseille, named after the southern port city of France. And finally, the color Stacy has in her kitchen, this is the oyster. Now, if you want just the grill in marine, 100 left. If you want the cassis grill, 100. Flame grill, 90 left. Palm grill, 100. Provence grill, 300. Caribbean grill, 235. Marseille grill, 324. And the oyster grill, 350. This at lecreuset.com, Greg, would be $150. We're $70.02 less. And with the free shipping, we're $75.52 less. Now, you're making what a lot of people call sunshine toast.
Birdies in a basket, something.
Toad in the hole.
Toad. We could go on and on and on.
On
but anyway,
and on.
we'll stop and we'll talk about it. But for the griddle, look, you get even browning. And again, I was talking about that
Bird
heat,
in the basket.
that's what my mom called it. Don't make fun of my mom.
I'm not making fun of her.
That heat retention, what we talked about, is just the key about cast iron. But with that retention creates distribution. And that distribution, which means that that corner, that corner, that corner, they're all going to be the same temperature. So you're going to get nice even browning. So look, we browned one side of the bread, we flipped it over. We're going to put our eggs in here and we're just going to kind of finish them off.
Quintessential breakfast.
It really, really is. I'm going to eat that probably today.
Yes,
but look,
I think you should.
Again, great for browning these paninis. If you want, you can kind of put one side down and maybe put one of our other cast iron things on top. This is a press to do that. But look, golden brown, best grilled cheese you're ever going to have. And of course, you can put butter on here to give it that extra flavor. And, oh, David, there you go. And look, since David's got the bacon over here.
Let's get the bacon over here with your breakfast sandwich.
I love cooking bacon on here, and I actually use our grill one here too, so that the bacon isn't just cooking literally in the fat. Since it's raised, it's actually being raised a little bit out of the fat, and then we can drain that off nice and easy.
And this
too.
price is crazy
It is
for Le
crazy
Creuset.
good.
This is $79 and change. free shipping and handling. If you've always wanted to bring home a piece of Le Creuset or give it as a gift, this will come in that beautiful flame-colored orange box. So it's a really marvelous gift idea. Don't miss out on this because these are ample-sized as well.
They definitely are.
I mean, Greg could have done 4 sunshine toasts here because there's plenty of room there.
No doubt.
And you did nachos too, yeah?
We did nachos. And the other great thing, from oven to table, this is really an awesome thing because it's going to keep that heat inside. It's going to keep your things hot. So the nachos that we have for the big game right here, the Eagles are already kind of playing. So if anybody out there is watching, this is kind of the good nachos to have. But really easy, just pop it in. The pan is going to stay nice and hot for you, David. And then, look, take a look at the other thing. For baking, I love a couple different things for baking in this pan. Now, you may not think because the pan itself is rather shallow, but the results that you get with this, take out the nice, crunchy, golden brown with the pizza, and you can see.
Do you know what they bake Chicago deep dish style pizza in Chicago?
Cast iron, David.
Cast iron pizza pans.
And there's a reason why, because they get that nice crust, and usually those deep dish pieces are cooking for a good long time, and they are thick crust, and they want to be nice and fluffy and tender in the inside, but that outside to have that nice thump when you touch it, and that's what you get. How's that bacon?
I wanted you to know the bacon's safe to eat.
The bacon is safe to eat. Okay, good.
Safe to eat.
And, you know what, let me go ahead and show you just again real quick. This is our blank right here, and you can see the handle's really nice to grab. We always like to have it so that it's safe to use and easy to get out of your oven, into your oven, or use it on the pan. And again, there's that proprietary black enamel that I talked about. This is not raw cast iron. It may look like that, but it's not. This is our black enamel, easy release. You're not gonna have to worry about cleanup. Cleanup is gonna be a snap. We're gonna show how easy it is. Oven safe up to 500 degrees. And then, of course, we've got all of our enamel colors on the outside as well, David.
Now, I will tell you, you're choosing either grill or griddle. We are much more limited in the grill choice. Here are your color choices available to you. This is marine. This is cassis. Flame is getting limited. Palm, Provence, Caribbean. Marseille is named after the southern port city of France. And then finally, the oyster. This is, with the free shipping, $75.52 less, Greg Shockley, than what you would pay at LeCreuset.com. And it comes in this beautiful flame-colored box. We deliver it straight to your doorstep, and you're ready to rock and roll with something that is fantastic. A good starter set of a piece in Le Creuset, a great gift idea for someone that has it, and maybe you can't afford the larger pieces. This is the way to go.
And with winter coming about very quickly, David, this grill pan, you love to grill outside but can't grill because of the weather. This is going to give you amazing grilling results if you choose the grill. And David's going to sit here and eat bacon.
Oh.
I'm going to help you.
Share some of that with your sunshine toast.
I am.
Hey,
You
Mark
got it, my
Charles is
friend.
coming up next with something brand new. Mr. Shockley, thank you, bud.
Thanks, David.
Thanks, pal.
Thanks, guys.
The festivities are in full swing, and you're invited to join in the celebration with KitchenAid's 100th anniversary sweepstakes. Enter daily to win one of 100 KitchenAid prize packages and for the grand prize of up to $5,000 worth of KitchenAid appliances. Visit QVC.com or the QVC apps and search sweepstakes through October 14th to enter and for official rules.
Feel cute, comfortable, and confident in these Flexibel jeggings from Belle by Kim Gravel. Snag yours Monday starting at midnight Eastern on QVC. Get ready to get the gifts you need to get the reactions you crave. Shop our holiday gift preview for a sneak peek at this season's hottest holiday gifts. Holiday gift preview, all easy pay offers throughout the day today on QVC. Visit QVC.com/program guide for more. And to shop for even more gifts, search gift guide on QVC.com. Wake up to the perfect cup of coffee with a Keurig K Elite coffee maker with 78 K-Cup pods. Be there Wednesday starting at midnight Eastern on QVC.
Well, we've all had this problem and hassle in our kitchen, right? Those marshmallows are in there somewhere. Hey, where's the nonstick cooking? Where's the olive oil? Oh, there are the marshmallows. Or underneath your sink. Is it chaos under there? Or maybe you're having a party and you want to be able to put all of the goodies out on the table to make it easier for everyone. What if it could all spin in a circle? That's exactly what's happening. Already 500 of these are gone. It's from a company called Copco. Mark Charles and I saw this in Chicago. I think it was either this year or last. Was it this year? and really, really popular. This company is going to be bringing a lot of cool kitchen gadgets to QVC through Mark Charles. It's a 12 and an 18-inch storage turntable. What you should be aware of is that this is a set of two. So you're going to get the 12-inch and the 18-inch. They're all white. The color comes in the non-stick, non-skid inside, I guess is a good way to say that. Base, thank you. This is your red, this is white, and this is aqua. Aqua is the most limited. Let's come over and meet Mark Charles Basili, our gadget guru for 18 years on QVC.
Hi, everybody.
I came in and told Mark Charles, I said, you know what? 4 of these have been ordered. He went, 4? I said, 100. And then after that, another 100 have been ordered on top of that. Over 500 of these are gone, buddy.
So you guys have seen Lazy Susans before 1,000 times. I have too. What Copco did is take something we all think we knew and did it better. The first and foremost is an 18-inch Lazy Susan. I haven't seen too many of those. But what's important about that is you've got the wheel with the non-slip skid on that is going to take any weight because it's distributed perfectly, even with my fingertip on there, okay? Here's the other thing while we're looking at the profile. Have you ever seen over a 5.5-inch tall wall?
Why is that important?
Why is that important? Because when you have bottles in there and you are spinning them, or because the handles are in here, they don't turn over because you've got an actual deep tray.
Got it, got it.
So that was the whole point of the two things you've never seen before is that deep handle, so now I can get things from above my head like this guy's right behind me. Here's all my baked goods. I love this because look what we did here. Powdered sugar in a bag, standing up. The chips, the brown sugar, and then sweet.
Well, that's your baking.
Look,
that's your baking.
There's the regular
carousel.
sugar, and look, and nothing, everything can stand up. But here's the beauty: I'm going to have a baking day, handles above my head, be able to grab the whole thing like a tray and bring it down and bake with it. When I'm done, I get to Lazy Susan it on the table I'm baking with. I'm done. The whole thing gets carried up.
So here's
over
your
there.
problem. Open the cabinet. And where are the marshmallows? Where are the marshmallows? There are the marshmallows. Now you put them in your turntable.
Or do it this way.
And there they are. Quick, easy. Those might be marshmallows. They might be mushrooms.
And the larger one and the small one fit under large sinks, the base sink that really has no organization. It's great for indoor, outdoor. We don't want you to leave it outside. By the way, guys, this is refrigerator safe. I'm going to show you, after David shows you the colors, how to use it in the refrigerator live.
We're going to have to do everything quickly now because 1,400 of these are gone. 1,500, I beg your pardon now. This is the aqua. The color is on the inside non-stick pad, okay? Now in this aqua, 1,200 left. Here it is in the white. This has that same textured non-skid pad. How many here? Very popular. And then the red, only 2,200 left.
And David, while you're here, this does not stain, and you're just going to wipe it out if something spills on it. So not only does it create a grip and a slip resistance, it's not going to stain on you, and you can clean it right out.
Now, you should also know that you get both. You get the 18 and the 12-inch as a set for $29.98 or 5 payments of $6 each.
How great is that?
2,000 of these are gone now. Put them in your cabinets and your pantries, but also inside the fridge.
Look at this, guys. The large one, by the way, in our fridge, which is your basic fridge. Look at this, guys. On the shelf, I'm able to turn this around. We loaded this up with every condiment you could ever have. Can you see that? Sorry, guys. You can ever have. Look at that.
Now, one thing I am going to caution you about. A lot of folks are probably going to be wondering if this will fit depth-wise in your refrigerator. Remember, this is a 12 or 18-inch diameter. So if you've got a depth of 12 inches or more, the little guy will fit in your fridge. If you've got a depth from front to back and the door close easily and of 18 inches, this will fit in there.
And a little trick, just to let you know that the door shelves have a little adjustment. If you need that little extra lip, you can actually adjust it, which is what we did in the back over here, to actually bring that 18 inches to use.
We're last call on...
Which one?
600 left in the aqua.
Okay.
If you want white, 2,600 remain, and red, 1,700. These are going very quickly. This videotape really tells the story, Mark Charles.
So really, it's a before and after situation. You know my whole thing about organization. That's why I love Copco. They come to us and said, we've got ways that everybody thinks they know what a Lazy Susan is. How do we make it better? With that non-slip grid, that 5.5-inch plus wall, the handles, and just making an 18-inch is huge, and something we can always use indoors, outdoors, all the seasons, under the sink, in the bathroom, even just for crafts and stuff.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
When was the last time any of you cleaned everything out from under the kitchen sink? Because
never.
I'm going to guess if you went to the very back of your kitchen sink, you would find cleanser that you bought during the Truman administration.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Or maybe not Truman, maybe Carter.
Maybe Carter.
All right, but I'm talking about unbelievable amount of stuff that just keeps getting pushed back.
It really does.
Right?
It really does. So when you make that lazy
we've just
Susan,
sold out of Aqua.
Okay, bye-bye Aqua. Real quick, I want to give you some great ideas, guys.
And can I say real quickly here, half gone in what I have, in what we brought in. If you want the white, 2,200 left, red, 1,200 remain.
Okay.
Here, go ahead.
So we start with the pantry. If you're going to do anything of the dry goods, look at this, guys. Just even, let's say you have no shelf space and you need the floor. Here's a way to do that. In the bathroom, here's everything we need for the bathroom. It could be on the counter, under the counter. Think about those crafts, guys. What I love about the crafts, remember the handles we talked about? Bring the craft station to where the kids are playing. They turnstile it in the middle of the table. Then when it's time to put crafts away, lift that up and bring that over here. David, let's load one real quick. I want to show you. If you're having that party and you want to have all your sodas, look at this. Think about making a Lazy Susan for all the sodas. This could be also your bar. Yes, you could. And then maybe put the glasses there. Okay, and I didn't even load this up. I could still put sodas and cans in it for a baby room. Think about something as simple as a changing station. Here's your wipes, here's your powder, here's your lotion, and your diapers, and you're ready to go for a baby station. Right?
We brought in 8,300 of these. Aqua has sold out. If you want the red, I have 600 left. If you want the white, only 1,500. This has the same non-stick pad. It's just harder to see.
It's hard to see, but it's white on white.
Now, we are very, very busy on the phone line, so if you can use QVC.com or mobile app, it's your best way to get through. Mark Charles, great job.
Thank you, my friend.
Nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Are we going right to Cook Essentials? All righty then. Let's head right over here and say hello to Shireen Pavlidis, who is here with something that is so fantastic. We're talking about silicone baking boards and what are called fataway mats. First of all, let's say hello to you.
Sweetie.
Hi, Sweet Pea.
How are you, baby?
Nice to have you back. Always good to see you. Thank you. I'm
you.
well. I hope you are. This is a set of 4. You get these silicone baking mats, but you also get what you have in your hand. This is called a fataway mat?
Fataway mat, but I'm going to show you. It's multi-use, all the
Okay.
different things that you can do with this. So you may look at it and you're thinking, what is that? Well, wait until you see all the great things you could do. David, I'm so excited that these are back. They were so popular when they were here before.
Right.
Now they're back. We love silicone. Professional bakers love silicone. Why? Because of its nonstick properties, even baking, even browning. So first we call it fataway, right? You take your baking. Now it almost acts like a baking rack. Your fat drips away, so now you can eat a little smarter. Well, maybe not with bacon, but with other things, but now it's even and crisp. That's why when you elevate it, it circulates that heat all the way around, evenly crisping. Here's another use for it. I said to Steve, our prep chef, I said, I bet you we can make waffles with this. Sure enough, we whipped up some batter. If you don't have a waffle maker, guess what? Now you can do it in the oven because now you can make waffle cakes. How about that?
Waffle cakes?
Yes!
That's sweet. That's really cute. Now, did you just pour waffle batter on there and bake it in the oven?
That's it.
Seriously?
So easy.
That's the world's quickest and easiest waffle.
And super easy.
And no sticking.
Boom!
Bang. All right, this makes a lot of sense. All right, I got you. So what we're talking about is a set of 2 of these silicone boards. Now, what's cool about this is you've got a rigid frame to these with handles, but see here? This is all flexible. So that way you can actually reach under and push things away if you're doing a bark or a chocolate or you're making candies or something, right? So we've got your red set. Then I've got it for you in copper. This is blue. And finally, we've got it for you in the platinum. And platinum is most limited. This is 5 easy payments. It is also all dishwasher safe, yes?
Yes,
Correct, Shereen?
dishwasher safe. If you had a microwave big enough, you could actually put it in the microwave too. But I want to show you. So I love for the fact that it can fit right over top of a rim baking sheet. So maybe when the fataway mat is dripping that grease, you can rest assured when you're pulling it from the oven, no problem. But David,
Let me just make one thing really clear in case it wasn't clear.
Yes.
You're getting 2 of the boards and 2 fataway mats. That's your set of 4, okay? So you get 2 of these, 2 of these. There we go. Okay,
yes,
perfect.
absolutely. So it's encased right here around the rim in wire. Again, perfectly heat safe, perfectly microwave safe. But I want to show you how sturdy, how durable. We have some weight on there, 2 chickens and veg. But now because we have the fat away mat, we can crisp it all the way around. I love that. And over here, David, excuse my reach, but again, silicone, why do we love it? It's non-stick properties. Look at this beautiful bark Jerry made. I'm not even peeling it off. All I did was lift the bottom. You can do that because that's silicone. Naturally non-stick. You don't have to grease it. If you want to for flavor, you can. Dave, want to bite?
That's a David-sized bite right there.
That is.
All right, so lots and lots of you are so thrilled, I'm sure, to see these silicone baking mats back because it's been a while since we've had them back on the air. They were always so very popular. I look at something like this and I think if you're doing brittles
Yes.
or candies or you're doing something that would be super, super sticky or chocolate barks and things like that, like a chocolate peppermint for the holidays. Or these nachos that look delightful.
Yes, they do. And you know what? You could actually serve them right on this beautiful baking, our silicone baking tray. But I'm going to take it off to prove a point. What's my point? Easy, breezy cleanup. Look at that. That's why we love silicone.
And the nice thing about nachos, you can't break them.
Right.
I mean, however they end up on the platter is just perfect because then you just eat them up. It's like nacho shrapnel.
Yes.
Is what it is. Perfect. Now this is that chocolate bark I'm talking about.
Right.
Ordinarily, something like this needs some kind of flexible board, or you do it on parchment paper or something. This is going to allow you to pull that off. That just comes off there
like a breeze.
so easily.
So easily. That's
this
silicone.
is really smart.
Heat safe up to 450 degrees.
Can you show us regular cookies on this?
Yes, because we love it. Even baking, even cooking, even browning. So look at that. Look at your cookies will be perfection.
It seems to me I've heard that in Europe they've been baking in silicone for years.
Absolutely, because you get results every time.
And restaurants tend to use silicone a lot for their baked goods, right?
Yes.
So this is what it's all about. To make this clear again, you're getting 2 of the silicone boards, 2 of the fat away mats, and this is your red. I've got it in copper, 1,500 left in the copper. Here is your blue. And I have platinum, 1,100 in the platinum. Now, if you wanted to, these old fat away mats, put them on your silicone baking mat, fill it with water, and you've got little tiny cocktail ice cubes.
Yes.
Right? You could also make little chocolates in these. You could do all kinds of things. And anything that needs to be cooked crispy, you can do that right on top of this fat away mat.
And you know what I love too? Think of it as your roasting racks. They are notoriously dirty. You have to soak them. This is your roasting rack, your baking rack. And because it's silicone, naturally non-stick, throw it in the dishwasher, clean up as a breeze.
I love it. So, stay on the line here. Shireen, thank you as always.
sweetie.
It's such a pleasure to see you.
Thank you, great pleasure.
Now, let me also tell you our Copco item has sold out. So thank you for your calls there. Now, Stacey Lou is going to present the last item of the show, which will give me time to get ready for an hour of our Today's Special Value, that incredible luxe bed from Serta. It's from the Bellagio collection. So, do want to remind you that Wednesday night, Pumpkin Palooza continues. I'm making a delicious pumpkin soup, and we're going to tell you all about that. But in the meantime, it's Spur-tles Mania, and here's Stacey, who's going to introduce you to the modern age mama of the Spur-tles.
Absolutely, David. I know this is something that you gifted to your family members last holiday season. I've gifted them. I have collections of them. And a lot of our die-hard foodies love them. But if you've never heard of a spur-tle, it's going to change what you use in your kitchen. It's from Mad Hungry. It's a 7-piece multi-use silicone spur-tle set. 9 colors available, and it's on 5 easy payments of $5.60. There's all the spur-tles that you're getting.
There's
and the
7.
woman who didn't create them but brought them back into the mainstream kitchen is Lucinda Scala Quinn. So good to have you.
Hey, Stace.
It's so great to see you, dear.
Wonderful always to
Okay,
be
so
here.
not a new invention. You just kind of brought it back to the modern day.
Well, it's, the thing is it was designed in the 16th century for stirring oatmeal. You can see here why that was a good idea. It was wood. We do have wood in our family, but our foodies asked for silicone. So these are our silicone, and look, you can see why it's such a good idea. All that surface area there, when you're stirring, you get down, in, and around. Think of mashed potatoes, think of polenta, think of rice, think of custard. So that's our original. Shall I jump through all of them, Stace, or do you want to
Why don't you show us the 7 that we're getting, and then
Okay.
I'll go through the color selection,
great. So
because
then-
all colors are back in stock. I know orange and gray had not been around
Yes,
for a
they
while.
sell out very quickly. So this is the slotted. I thought if the original spurtle does such an amazing job, why not put some slots in there? Then I can whisk, and I don't have to get a fork or a spatula. And then I go right here into my pan for the scrambled eggs, and this absolute same tool is going to be the tool that I stir with, because that's what this tool is all about. It's the multifunctional tool that does many, many things. And many of these tools, they can mix and match. They have different attributes. So this is our slotted.
5 easy payments, $5.60, already 100 spoken for. Here, let me quickly show you everyone that you're going to get. You're going to get the large spatula that we like to call spurtula, sorry. Mary always says it better. You're going to get a tall skinny. You're going to get your medium slotted, your small slotted. You're going to get your small spurtle. You're going to get your mini, which is amazing, and then also your slanted. This is the multicolor set, so you'll get one of every color. Very, very popular. We do offer all 7 pieces in the red. Next to that is the black. That's what I use in my kitchen. Then we have aqua. We also offer this set in ultraviolet. That's your purple color right there. Moving on down, we do have cobalt blue on our next table, and we'll get to that in a minute. We're getting there. K47555 is your item number. There's cobalt blue. We even have green. And again, the 2 colors that haven't been around in a while but are back are the gray and the orange set. We have 900 left in that gray, so do not wait, and 800, even fewer in that orange, so please do not wait on that. These are customer top rated because, again, you're using fewer utensils. You're having fewer things to clean up, and when it comes to getting the bottom of the jar of whatever your favorite spread is,
yes,
you'll get it, especially with that mini spurt.
This is the skinny.
Spurtle.
This is the skinny. Our customers ask for it, and look at that. It gets everything out of the bottom. It gets your capers. It gets all of your little pans. So that's the skinny. Now, this is one of our originals, and this I love to give to my favorite little cooks in the world. This is, you can make spread, peanut butter.
It's cream cheese and the
It
bagel.
could be cream cheese. So there we go with that.
Okay.
This is our spatula for the Mad Hungry size lifting. You can lift yourself up a piece of lasagna. You can lift up a large steak. But I also keep it by the sink because it's a fabulous squeegee. Look at this. I can squeegee everything out before I clean. So that's something.
And because they're silicone, if you picked up that All-Clad set, the hard anodized that we had on earlier,
Oh,
you don't want to
beautiful.
ruin the non-stick. Perfect for that. You don't want to ruin the non-stick on your copper chef. These are perfect utensils for that.
This is our slotted spatula. Now, it can pick up something where you leave grease behind, or how about that?
Learning tips and tricks in the kitchen
Can
on
you
how
believe
to
it?
separate your egg whites from the
I mean,
yolk.
we could even use this one to separate, all right? So here we have banana bread, one tool. I smash my banana, right? I mix my wet ingredients, because that's what happens, Stace. You have, oops, a little bit of a mixer there. So I get this all with one thing. I didn't get a whisk. I use this in sort of like a spatula type of way, mix them up, get it into my dry ingredients. Now I've only used one tool.
And a lot of people would have gone to their third tool by
That's
now.
right.
3 things to have to clean
And
up.
that's what it's all about with Mad Hungry is one thing does multiple things, and then you're in here and you can stir, and you have kind of like a slotted action in there as well. So that's our slotted.
More than 600 now picked up at the bottom of your screen. Oh, I'm sorry, 800 now picked up. At the bottom of your screen, the reviews, the many 5-star reviews we've received on this. People love their spurtles as gifts. They're amazing, and the reaction is always fantastic. The caper jars.
Whoops.
How do you get the last caper? Even a little teaspoon can't fit
No, that's
into that
true.
narrow opening.
And look, it's curved a little bit. So this is one thing to show you, which is why they're curved so they make sense here. This is one of my favorites. This is the offset. Now you can do avocados with all of them, but how about this?
Do it every morning.
I
'cause
mean,
I have
look
to
at
have
this.
avocado with my scrambled
I
eggs.
am an avocado toast person, and look at that. This gets in there perfectly.
You get every bit of that
Look
out
at
if
that.
you're a guac fan.
You're not
You're going to
losing
want all that.
anything.
Avocados are expensive. Okay, here's the story. Over 1,000 now ordered. This is on 5 easy payments of $5.60. At madhungry.com, you can get 4 spurtles for $25. So for $2.98 more, we're going to give you 3 additional spur-tles. You're getting 7. Here's the multicolor set. Very, very popular. One of every color. If you want to just do everything in the same family, red is available. Also very popular right now. We do have the black. Next to that is the aqua. Then we have ultraviolet if you like purple. We have cobalt blue available. We have all 7 pieces for you in the green. In the gray, it is here, but now 700 available. And in the orange, only 700 available as well. 200,000 sold here at QVC because they work. They're dishwasher safe. That's why we like the silicone ones.
That's right.
The acacia woods, we have to be a little bit more fussy with and take care of. Scraping,
stirring. So this is the thing. This is the original. So I scraped, I'm scooping, and I don't scoop in 3 or 4 times. I just get what I need. And then this is important for, especially for people that like, you need to go in there and like smash your tuna or your chicken or whatever. So you're really smashing and then you're stirring. And those are all, you know, so we scraped, we smash, we scoop, we stir, and that's just with one tool. It becomes that tool. It's the funnest tool in the kitchen. It's the hardest working tool in the kitchen. And Stace, I always like to say that it's almost like spaghetti squash should grow with a spur-tle, because you can get in there and get that entire piece out with 1 or maybe 2 scoops. Oops, I started it the wrong way, but there's no tool that does that.
Because spaghetti squash is hard to remove. And you know what else I like about the silicone? Since they're heat resistant up to 400 degrees, I can leave them in a hot pot, walk away, rinse something in the sink, come back to the pot. I can touch my spur-tle and it's not going to be heated as if a wooden piece or a metal piece would be. So there you have it, the 7-piece multi-use silicone spur-tle set. K47555, that 5 easy payment to get it home for $5 and change goes away at the end of the day. Lucinda, thank you so much. Always good seeing you here in the kitchen. All right. So that's a wrap on In the Kitchen with David for this Sunday. Of course, David and I will be back on Wednesday, where his recipe will be pumpkin soup. And I want to say hello to the 348 new names shopping with us for the first time. A foodie salute, as David would say, to you. Now, David is going nowhere. He's sticking around. He's got an hour of our Serta mattress, today's special hour. We feed him, then we're going to put him to sleep. This is the Bellagio Luxe edition, so it's as good as it gets. It's coming up next. I'll see you tomorrow on Q2 at 6 p.m. Eastern. Have a great day.